Hey everyone, Johnny Struggles here. We got the Last Starship, continuing our survival campaign. This is Alpha 17. This is episode 8. Oh man, we're just struggling here. We'll see if we make it through. We just jumped in, hostiles here because why not? But we're in a bad place. We got the new big ship I wanted to get, but we lost all our support craft we had going into it, getting it in the first place. We are out of water, out of food. Dehydration is 70.5. That's not great. That's pretty bad. Arcadia has dehydration as well, which is odd since they have 1900 water. Huh. But they have 16k food. We're docked. We need to jump out of here. We got these guys here. We can't fight anybody. Okay, we got some space between us and them. This way we point towards the bad guys when we jump. This might be a better, quicker shot. Let's do that for now. There's a shipyard there, though. I don't remember. Do we need repairs? No. No, we just need supplies. Oxygen at 81%. We are just 15,000 oxygen, though. What the heck is going on here? Getting distracted here. I just vacuum. I think we need more air ducts, probably. Make sure things are plugged in right. How many people do we have here? We've been just stuffing people in here. 1,000 people. So we're half full. I mean, that's quite a bit of people, but as you can see here, we got transport passengers. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 of them. It would be nice to know how many are permanent residents and how many are on mission to be dropped off. Because I was also thinking if this is, cancel those things that didn't happen. If this was, if I can just hijack these people without turning into contracts, maybe? Like, I don't know if I jump to the next sector keeping them on here. If they'd auto leave the ship automatically. Like, you go to this thing and the shuttle shows up and just they leave because we passed the point of where they're supposed to be delivered. So I'm debating, do I actually turn in the contracts? Because I don't need the money. But I might dump some people off to handle this right here. I don't know. Food is not being produced here. Of course, we're out of food. And then we have no water. Water is dry. Do we have the oxygen make it happen, or is with the sewage? And where did I put the sewage on this thing? Right here. No, there's no water purifiers. It's disconnected, right? And is the one up here disconnected? It's powered off. It's not even plugged in. And this is not hooked up either, apparently. Just in case. Alright, so really we're just short on water. We have mining lasers, right? On this thing. I can't recall. Go here, weapons. Yeah, we have some mining lasers. So we could mine some. I see an ice comet out there, yeah. And use that for water. We could jump there first. That's a big jump. Which would be good. We could collect more stuff for fuel. Okay, I think that's what we're going to do. We need more of this hyperspace isotopes for fuel for our reactors. We have a little bit here. He's at max. What is our power grid looking like right now? Okay, I think we need to turn the engines on so we can rotate. That's a thing. Ugh. I got power up our engines. I didn't even think of that. I was not expecting to have bad guys. Come on. Come on, rotate. Oh, we're ready. Go. Okay, so now we are collecting more isotopes. You see it filling up this tank. That's going to get processed back here. How's the last FTL charge? Alright. What if we just don't turn in the contract? Let's just leave it. See what happens. We need the people to produce the shuttle coming. I did not order a shuttle. Are they going to collect some people? Oh, from wrecked ship, I think. Do I have to turn that in? I don't know who's going, but that's a lot of people. Looks like the crew's going too. Okay, well, it's probably good. Atmosphere is at 81% oxygen. Let's just try this. Let's get rid of these oxygen makers we have installed over here. Huh. We need to buy an air duct or two. Or 6. I'll buy that as well. Interesting. CO2 being blocked. These are blocked. So do we have oxygen tank full? We have oxygen tank in the line. Do we have any oxygen tanks in the line? Do we not put any oxygen tanks in the line? Does not look like it. I mean, that I think it'd be part of the problem right there. Huge tank. Let's buy all those guys. I don't know where I'm going to put them yet. I think we'll just put the huge tank in here. Because it'll fit. So they'll be hooked up to the O2 line. And that should stop this blocking situation. And then I want to install some air ducts anyway. I think we had that issue already. Getting rid of people will help. Where's it lower at? It looks kind of more lower in the middle. Where could I install an air duct or two where it doesn't look stupid? I wonder if I could put a hyperspace scoop here. Either way, there's air ducts there. We can install this guy right here on either wing and get them plugged in. Get around that mess. Let's literally go around it. Spinning fast, it needs the air. And then on this side we will go just by those pipes. There we go. Now hopefully this starts going back up. Yeah, we're already 87%. I think dropping all those people. How many people do we have on here now? Oh, we dropped 170, 200 people, whatever it was, 170 something. That is good, okay. Dehydration is going up a little bit. Hunger has gone down, that's good. But water is not good. We just need more water. Okay, oh, there's the thing we need right there. And do we have an ice grinder on board? I don't know if anything like that is set up. Maybe putting that up in the front here. I don't think so. I hope we can buy one. That was loud. And of course, no ice grinders available. That's unfortunate. Arcadia, do you happen to have an ice grinder? No. You probably have one installed though, don't you? I can get this deuterium transferred to the ship. We're not turning these guys in there. Sorry, they're being kidnapped for the greater good. If they survive. I think all this sewage, we can hand this off to the ship. It probably needs this for those of the tanks, which also consume water. Extra oxygen, and transfer food just to get food over there. And water's not too bad here. Who do you have? Okay, this ship is almost max. Well, yeah, we're just under 100 short of max. There's like a balance between food production and water consumption from the food. If you overdo it, you don't have any water. Maybe I need to split off the pipelines on the other ship. Let's go here and try to get him redocked. We're going to see if we can mine this a little bit. And burn a lot of fuel to mine some water, but try to get the speed somewhat to match. We got our buddy here, Dr. Abyss here, and the Dr. X's Abyss showing up to help us mine. Alright, guys, going out there. Good. Arcadia, you can go faster. Let's see if we can actually catch up to it. Top speed of 5. You know what? Maybe we need at least have engines. Install 2 more engines on this thing. We have a ton of fuel. Might as well install the engines all back. You know, it's not a big deal. I can't see the highlighter over left mouse button to place, but I can't see where I'm placing it because the mouse button's in the way. These things sticking out farther. Yeah, I think that's how they were. I'll just put them on the rear. Leave the wings off. Yeah. Let's see. Oh. The engine's installed and picked up quick. Okay, what are we doing here? Where's our docking ports? There, right there. To get the game speed back to normal game speed makes this a lot easier. Just scooch on in. And overall, the whole thing needs to slow down. We are going a little too fast. Can't see what I'm doing here. Alright, we're locked in. Who's in charge of the run? Okay, they are. So let's back off the throttle a little bit. Alright, logistics. As the Arcadia, we need to get rid of all our deuterium. I only have 59 compost. They should be fine with compost, so it is just water. They're consuming too much of it. But let's go ahead and give them a whole bunch of food. Water ice, and F67 water ice. So we just need an ice grinder and stuff now. Seeds. 28 extra, so they're good to go. All the drones are in use. Well, this is interesting. It shows 139 civilians. That must be who's a permanent resident that we can actually trade between ships, and 74 here. The rest are passengers. Yeah, so they got a mission there. Accept and survive. Do they give us... Oh, Jesus. I think I broke something. I broke something. I don't know what that was. I thought the game was hung up on me or broken. Didn't like that. You already accepted this mission. You can't do it again. 70,000 base work. Yeah, we're just going to keep accepting things because we really don't need the money. We just want the people. Let's assign this one to the other ship. Oh, oh, it's a bug. We just got awarded a bunch of science for data that we'd already had collected. I was expecting, didn't expecting us to give us another 100 million space bucks. So how much data does it say we have? Okay, research. We received your yeah, great, cool. Hey, we seized your other data. Cool. Oh, yeah, 200. I didn't see the number jump up. Wow, that's a trick. That might need to be reported. This easy hack. Your ship that accepted the mission gets destroyed. You accept the mission with another ship, and you keep the data. And they just pay you twice. Well, we really don't need the money now. Well, at least we got some good luck with the bad luck, I guess. I don't know. We didn't need the money anyway. Severely dehydrated. People are just gonna die at this point. So what I want to do here is I want to disconnect half these things. We hopefully have enough food production for 1,000 people. I have no idea. Probably not. Either way. Pipes. Let's disconnect the water from these at least. I don't know how these... Yeah, wired from top bottom. Oh, I already did that, didn't I? Yeah, the pipe is gone. Yeah, went around it. So I'm only doing this out. Okay. I forgot what I did in the last thing. Oxygen. Oh man, that ramped up quick, didn't it? I'm surprised I didn't put an ice grinder on here, because you can have an ice grinder and several water purifiers. Can I trade for a water purifier? Just one. Sure. Oh man. Where's I? Is it too far away? Yeah, we pushed it off a little bit. So as you hit it with the mining lasers, it pushes the trajectory off a little bit. You see a slight curve. Let's do that. Okay, well, we have a bunch of ice. We need, oh man. I need to go there. We can't go there because there's a star in the way. Can't go there because there's a star in the way. Guess we're going there to the shipyard. We need a combat ship to protect our crew. Trey, we need more crew. Even if they're not going to survive. We're going to go ahead and buy all those guys or accept them for money. And then 31 crew here. Yeah, we're going to go ahead and get more crew to help with the transfer supplies. But yeah, we're going to go here, shipyard, buy a attack ship, transfer crew, whatever we need to do. Hopefully get an ice grinder to bulk up the water supply in this guy. I have 18 FTL charges. Okay, that's one thing I want to check. Food supply is getting surplus. Dehydration is 75. I think it's around what it was. The food is building up, so that's good. Consuming 3,000 per hour, and we have more than that, so that's great. So we currently have more food production than we have people, which means we could probably turn a couple of these off. We need to, once you have all the bonuses, you need to figure out how much you need. How much you need for the people you have to maintain the population. And I don't know if anyone's really done the maths on it yet. Oh, hang on a second. What am I doing here? Hang on. I forgot all about this existing here. Yeah, you guys here screw me over. That's right. We don't... Well, we need extra waste treatment, but we don't need the oxygen makers on it. And that's where we're losing some water. Okay, we'll lose some of the air ducts there. 90%. We'll put those air ducts somewhere else. Attached to the main line. These water lines are going to connect to the main water line now. Maybe we'll put a room in here to make it look nicer. Which technically pushes over a little bit, but... Yeah, we're going to do that now. It's going to bug me if we don't do it. I'm going to make this a room in the middle for waste treatment. I just want to push these over one block so there's a little path in the middle. Pipes, delete all that stuff. Cables, we'll delete all this to make it clean. Alright, and then storage, we will remove this as storage. Okay. And dismantle that as well. Okay. Let's pause it. Water purifier. Actually, waste treatment. Where's it going to be? So, 1, 2... Yeah, that's perfect. And the wall's going to be where the sewage was. Yeah. And then be a wall across there. Okay. Then water purifiers. And bury these guys in there. So another sewage, another sewage. I'll save that one for where we put the ice grinders. And then air ducts are going to go somewhere else. So I'm right here in the main room. Put it in the corner. Out of the way. I need to move this guy out of the way. I just put him over there across the hall, maybe. Can go anywhere. Sewage pipe. The whole thing's... I'll just put it... There might be a new room right here in the future, maybe. And then, hey, look, water line. We'll plug them right into this area here. Maybe this will solve our water issues. I hope it starts turning things around, because this extra waste was being turned into oxygen instead of water. Oh, it might help if I actually pipe these into the oxygen lines. Where is the O2 line on this side? Apparently it's way up here. 88, that's good. I don't know. Just surprised how many air ducts we need. Okay, hoping this does it. So... Yeah, trade. Do we have waste treatment here? Yeah, there was. 1x2. By another sewage pipe. I don't know if this hits limitation in 2000 or not, but I know I've seen limitations on the sewage pipe. So I prefer to make sure I don't have the problem. Waste treatment machine. When the eventual new machines show up, I'll just plug them all in like this. Okay, so they're all piped in. Okay, let's just park the brakes here. We're gonna have to jump anyway. Get rid of that loud droning noise. Alright, good. Dehydration is dropping. We're at 61, 62 is from 70-something. Food is going up. Great. What about the Acadia here? Dehydration is not good. They are having a problem. They have too much food. Okay. We could, if the thing is, if I put more people on here, it might level out, which is funny. Maybe. Because right now we're producing more food and it's consuming water, so it would just be nice if we could right-click and stop the garden instead of unplugging it. And as long as I don't have bottled water, it should be fine. So let's disconnect this. Okay, so it's down. How bad is it? And they have water here. So I don't know why the dehydration is so high. 4,500 per hour. That's pretty serious. We have 11k food. Let's disconnect. In fact, let's do the... How do we have this lined up? We need the water line to go around these guys. Let's just disconnect half 3, so we have 4. Let's try that. If that works, then we're good. Ignore the giant space rock going by. Yeah, so we're making deuterium still. Great. I'm passing that along. Survivalist has a power situation here going. Okay, let's turn on one more of these reactors. He's idling at the moment. We have a bunch of deuterium now, so that should help. Alright, 57. We've already doubled the amount of food we had. And we're only running on half the things. Maybe we have way too many hydroponic gardens. I haven't done the math, so maybe with this thing full, these are good enough and then this can be converted to sewage treatment, all that good stuff. Anyway, FTL. Let's make this jump. I don't know why there's drones deployed, but okay. Oh yeah, they were still collecting ice. These guys get left by the NPC that flew in and got some ice from the comet, left their drones behind. As you do. So, I wonder if we could have collected them. 94% on the survivals. That's good. 97 there. One battery did good. Did I not pick up the passengers there? I did, right? I did. I believe I did. And we've got the crew, so 54 civilians. Let's put these on the Arcadia. Right, I'll put it like 270, 280. Room for like 40 more. And let's get the 10 crew, confirm. And then from here we're going to go... Oh yeah, this is where we have the shipyard. Repair. 100 space bucks. We need a ship. I was going to take a minute to get set up and supply. Do we have fuel cans sitting around? This says huge fuel tanks. I really wish we get something to transfer tanked fuel from one ship to another, because that is really a pain in the butt. We have gobs of fuel. Question is, do we get a small, fast attack ship, or we get something more bulky that can be more independent? I don't know. Anyway, so here, let's trade... Ice grinder anywhere? No! That's too bad. We're buying all that stuff. And a plant. We got plants here, but they are dead because there's no water. Dehydration 49, what is Acadia doing? 94, but there's 2,000 water. Consuming 5,820 per hour. Why is he still going up? Why are you guys dehydrated? Stop being so dehydrated. Have a glass of water, man. Tank is at 1,000. Where's the other 1,500 at? Lost oxygen. Am I still unloading oxygen somewhere? Where's the loaders at? I probably left it on unload. Yeah, stop. I'm surprised the atmosphere hasn't drowned out anymore. Not anymore. Okay, anyway, let's get a bigger ship. 7 million space bucks, we can afford it. It's not the fastest thing in the world, but it should be able to hold its own once it's set up. The bad thing is I have to park against it. Where is it? Way over... Oh my goodness. Arcadia, go say hi. Because you got the crew on board. Because we already bought all the crew, didn't we? No, it was one crew and a spacesuit, so we got a new guy showed up. Resources, is there anything we just buy off the top? Nope. I'm not going to worry about solar panels or anything. We're just going to give him supplies and hopefully he survives. No weapons or ammunition. So we're going to start manufacturing this stuff. I have to set that up. We're probably going to do that on the survivalist. Because we need weapons. We need mining stuff. Yeah, let's do that. Let's go ahead and trade. We need to start producing things. Munitions bench, industry. And get all those... Ice grinder! Yay! Fabricator, assembly table. Arm. We're going to get a whole bunch of crap. Stuff. We're going to buy it all. Confirm. And we're going to build our industry back up on this ship. Really storage crates that aren't defined yet for anything. Alright, let's get this guy parked. At least this one has a bunch of thrusters on it. Thank you to the designer, Theomir259. That's how you pronounce your handle. I don't know. I apologize. Okay, we were docked in. I should have been unloading fuel on the way over here. That would have been the smart thing to do. Do we even have a loader on the fuel line somewhere? I mean, we should. We're not that silly. Where did I move them to the main area? Oh! That's not a good sign. People are fainting because they're not having any water. Still 11,000 food. Okay, let's do this. Construction, pipes. Getting rid of all that. No more water for you. Do we have... That is a problem. Should have checked that earlier. This guy was not helping the situation. There's an ice grinder is making water. That's not plugged in the line. There we go. Do we have any more water purifiers here? I don't think so. Yeah, trade. Do they have any water purifiers? Did we already get them on the other ship? We already got them on the ship. Okay, that's a problem. The edge is 55. We're still good there in the short span of that happening. Okay, anyway. Fuel loaders. Where the hell are they? There they are, way on the wings. Unload. This is a bunch, so we get a bunch quick. And we're in a gas cloud too, so we're currently making some fuel. I guess we gotta transfer some food off of here. And oxygen. And slugs and bullets. Does this ship have Gatling guns? It does have a bunch of PDCs. Get a little bit over there. Food. For now. All this stuff should be moved over to here. We can put the crew over the other ship to help them survive a little bit longer. Yeah, I can't do much else. And then we go to the survivalist. Let's go ahead and install the ice grinder while I'm thinking about it. There we go. I think we're going to put this in the nose. It's going to take forever for people to transfer back and forth. Let's put it in a more centralized location, either near the docking ports or the drone area. I think I want to put the sectional area for more of the manufacturing and then the storage by the docking ports. So let's do this. I'll make that ice grinder here. Are you close to the waste treatment facility? Like that. Do like that. I can put this as ice. Select. Too far. Can you put ice? Oh, it's water ice at the bottom. There, and then put an arm there. Short robotic arm. To load it up, and then water purifiers. I think like 3 of them can be done for each one of these. We're going to find out once it's installed. I can't remember what the numbers are on this. I'm completely blocking things in so you can't get to the middle row here. Well, I guess like wall here and a door. Although I put it right on top of the hallway, I guess it's fine. I like to keep things in rooms, but whatever. Okay, so what's the numbers on this guy? 2 water ice equals 20 wastewater every 2 seconds. And that's 6. Okay, that's right, every 1 second. So this would consume 12. So it would be like 1.5-ish per ice grinder. Yeah, because it does 12 per... Yeah, it's weird numbers. Alright, so we can actually have another ice grinder in here. And it would be fine. Either way. Grind it. Grind it. Pipe it, pipe it. So we have more than enough water purifiers for the one ice grinder. Oh. Cables. It's auto. Okay. So I feel happier about that. Let's go back down here. I should be some fuel cans now. Yeah, whole one. Okay, let's check our new ship out. They are bingo fuel. Are there any bullets? No bullets at all. I feel like we should put like a gas collector on here. And just a basic fuel collection. I don't know. We could take out this huge tank, put one here. And then manage the refinery and stuff. I don't know. It might just be easier not to worry about it, have him dock and get resources. Needs drones. Are there any more drones? Nope. It's just fuel. No FTL, no deuterium. Bunch of Gatling guns, bunch of cannons. Which we need to get that set up. One can of fuel is not going to last very long. And the game paused for a while there. So let's go ahead and... Yeah, there we go. Let's pre-order 31. And I'll go back to the survivalist here and set up some industry, I think. Let's... Storage. Let's get rid of all the storage first. Okay, I have a nice clean area. And get some smelters installed. I'm just going to start putting stuff in, and then we will worry about organizing it later. Alright, now let's get things rolling. We're going to have to set up a thing to make explosives as well, which I think is another chemical lab trade. That was right there on the screen as I changed it. Buy 4 of those. I'm going to buy 2 more refineries because I probably need it. Another munition. Let's buy all the stuff. Buy another scoop. Scoop it. And now there's 2 drones and all the stuff. I'm going to buy all the stuff here. And the minister. I want him to have a couple drones though. Okay, so he's got power on. Atmosphere is filling up. Is there any more crew we can buy? Alright, one guy showed up. Get him up to... I'd like to get him up to 10 crew. That would be nice. Alright, so this episode's going to be decking this guy out with nothing. Our combat ship won't be able to do any combat, but he has deflectors to deflect. So there's something there. I think it's underpowered for deflectors though. Okay, smelt, scrap, smelt metallic. You do copper. You do, I guess, Tillium. We'll do precious because we got Tillium being done back here, don't we? Right. And we're going to have a ton of FTL charges. Get both drives plugged in. I like having 2 drives now. At the beginning, when this game first came out, it didn't matter how many drives you had. Now you can have both of them set up, so when you make a jump, the other one's already ready to go, only burn the one. Before, both would use up a FTL charge at the same time. Alright, so this is all getting all stacked up. We have a reserve. We are good on FTL charges now, and that was a concern. Acadia, how's your... Still 96, we have 5,000 water. Well, this tank has a little bit of water in it. Do we have any more water anywhere? Stop. We have bottled water. Somewhere. Is that the issue? Because in a bottle? Do they not consume the water? No, they consume water that's in a bottle. I don't see any, though. This guy's behind the wall here. Oh, there's water right there. Huh. I wonder if that's the issue. We just... Okay, now we have over the amount they're consuming per hour. This should go down. I mean, the being thirsty thing should be going down. Alright, let's stop unloading fuel, I think. Or let's transfer some more. Let's transfer some more, then turn it off. And put these back to stop. Can't see behind that wall. It'll be good to put all those in the same room and make it a little easier to manage. Maybe even put them somewhere closer to the middle of the ship instead of way out in the wing. Okay, oxygen here is not good, even though we have gobs of it. Do we not have, because we were unloading oxygen before, we stopped doing that. Do we not have excess in the tank? I do load, is that going to help? Refill? Yeah, so there it goes. I need to pay attention. Once it's full, I can stop. After it goes past full, severely dehydrated. Oh my. Okay, but it's gone down now. It's 87. It was 95 or something like that. 86. Okay, good. Good. We're going the right direction. Thank goodness. Thank goodness. Alright. You guys are pretty well... Can't do much. We're gonna get rid of this. Oh, it has stuff here for fuel. And munition and bench to make cannon shells. I forgot. I've made the ship so long ago. We have a basic setup here in the middle for surviving. Scrap. We don't need this. We don't need a FTL drive. I mean, we could. We could have this guy jump separately to go do combat missions on his own. So maybe we leave it here. Was there FTL charges there? No, there's 36 there. What we could do is give 5 to him, just to have. So we have Metro and gas if it collects its salvage, but we don't have a gas collector. Maybe we do throw a gas collector on here. And figure things out. Let's get rid of that. We don't want... Yeah, we want a tank for this water, though. Does anyone have a tank? Look at the Arcadia has one. That's all we need. We'll just put a medium tank in here or something. And maybe transfer some... Shouldn't need to. Sewage will... That'll show up on its own. What we'll need is a seed. Some seeds. They grow on their own. They'll help manage food on its own. So we have, okay, so we're finding gas, making explosives. To make cannon shells which require explosives and metal ingots. So this guy could use metallic minerals. Okay, yeah, that's why I had it set up now. Some short robotic arms would be good to auto-feed this. Okay, and then the people are going here making stuff, and this is bullets, which need explosive metal ingots. Okay. And then railgun slugs. We don't have a manufacturer for that. Okay, it's been so long since I've seen this. Didn't we get a couple drones? Oh, they must... Yeah, they're loaded in the drone bay, is what it is. Bunch of cannon shells, 3 sides, all these drone arms. We didn't put one in here. Sure. I think I'm kind of wanting to put a gas collector in. I just don't know where there'd be room to put one. I could modify the ship a little bit to make room, but I kind of put it in by itself. There is this cargo space right here. Which one would fit in? Could use a storage crate for all these spacesuits. Let's do 2. And oh no. Okay, the arrow there and the arrow there. So it moves right along. Up a blocked. What is that? Okay, yeah, because we need to put a tank in here. Or the excess water. So put it right there like that. I forgot how much I like this combat ship. I mean, it's a little semi-self-sufficient. If we had a gas collector, we could be maybe making the Metreon gas, so... Surely we have a gas collector somewhere extra, right? Or not, maybe? I really want a search button right here to search for what I need. Especially if I could have just scrolled by it and not seen it. Surely they have a gas collector here. Half price. That's nice. Half price is nice. Should we get a munitions bench and try to squeeze one of those in here too? For railgun shells? So right now, if we put a gas collector in somewhere, which I'm eyeing up this storage space right here, I can pipe it in to the refinery, it'll refine it. Oop. Turn Metreon gas to refined Metreon gas. This guy will make explosives from it. And then zippity-doo, there we go. Okay, and then still we use a small storage crate. Put that right in there, blocking that O2 line. We need man, this is tight. I'm gonna put it right there to allow path. I'm gonna put the spacesuits in there to free up all the other cargo space. And the other one's gonna be around here somewhere for food. Yeah, probably right next to it. Okay, spacesuits. And the other one's gonna be food. Okay, that fits even more perfect in there than I thought it would. Pipage. And he should start running right away once he's powered up. Yeah, set that to food. Alright, I feel like we're cooking. Go someplace where there's more gas. Which I can't see here. Okay, it's way over here. Way over here. And they're docked, so they'll go there. And they'll meet there. So loud. Yeah, didn't we have some supplies here? Some raw material like metallic ore or something? On the Arcadia? I guess we don't have metallic ingots. We got scrap though. Take some ammunition. So that'll work. Okay, we're looking at here. So the Arcadia is at 73 dehydration, so it's better. It's improving food. They have a bunch. Still, we're not producing any. We've got to get this water thing under control. Hopefully, I don't forget, and people just don't start starving. Midnight Star has a crew of 9, and plenty of food. Huge amounts of food for that. Like, they can last 10 cycles. Water, on the other hand, they're dehydrating. We might have to supplement them with water. $8 per hour. Okay, so this should be Getting some. We need a tank to go along with that, I believe. Make it a bit better. Let's do that. Thirsty, dehydrated. Yeah, it's definitely going down. 23. That is awesome. Alright. So we got about what we need on this. So that means food consumption is 3,000 at about half our capacity, just over half our capacity. So yeah, it should be 6,000 something. We've doubled up, and we don't need all the hydroponic gardens, but we would need most of them probably. Yeah, we'll see how it goes. Using up. Huh. Oh yeah, the solar panels aren't on, so everything's using a little bit more power. All these engines in the ship. Okay, yeah, so install. Could I install one of these little wing pieces here? No, it overlaps. It sticks out in front of the docking port. Could put one there and there, though. At the very least right here. Bloop. Because we need that extra juice and power. Oh, he's got ice grinders right here. I'm just blind and forgetful about all the stuff I did, and all the water already is not here. Huh. Is it up here too? Yeah. Interesting. I put one here and put. Yeah, we don't even need all the stuff. We can dismantle this guy. Water ice storage is fine for now. I can walk it over to where it needs to go, but then I can put the water purifiers here. And that'll all be good to go. One thing about pause, we will put some walls in. Paint confirmed. Did I do something with the paint job? No idea what I'm confirming. Oh. Armor. The holes we had in the hole from armor. Okay, everything's armored up. Walls. Do want to make a room out of this. Confirm. I can't get to the back of the waste machines, but that's fine. Could have it over here and then whatever, but that's fine. We'll just call it like this. I like this setup here where the food's in the middle, the collection goes into the middle for food. Should put tanks on the other side, or crates on the other side to store the stuff coming out. The sludge. The compost. Or I'm sorry, not the other way, but unloading these into these automatically on the outside to load them up. If we can figure out a design for that to make it more efficient. I like this to store a whole bunch of food. Anyway. Trade, does it have more civilians show up by chance? No. 4 more crew though. We have 40 on this thing. Let's keep that as it is. Arcadia has 15. And the Star needs more. We need more people, so we will get more crew that way. Confirm. Okay, yeah, we're making weapons. Alright, good deal. I'm liking that. Seed. Looks like we had some food. Oh, that's right. I want to get a little bit of compost over here. So people on survivalists are thirsty still. 33. Arcadia. 51. We're going the right direction. They're at 20. I don't know what they were at before. But they have water in the tank. About maxed out in oxygen. They don't need that much. That might cause them a problem. Do we have spare O2 sitting around on this ship? We need to unload it. We do not. I was probably just filled the tank on accident. Okay. So tactical, what do we got? We have a few guns with weapons. 1, 2, 3, 4. And all the PDCs are fully loaded. That's good, at least. Not combat ready yet, but getting there. Let's dock to the big boy. Let's do this, and then we detach them. Right here, let's see how this works. Oh, I keep wanting to zoom in and pressing the thrust key to zoom in instead of zooming in. And the thrust key to zoom in on the other side is rotate. It makes no sense to anybody listening, but it makes sense to me. Okay, we're good. And we're docked. Arcadia. That's close. And get there. Alright. I'm liking that. So we are a group. We're just a group of buddies hanging out. Research is a thing. We would be nice to get finish that out. Let's see on the survivalist. We can buy the science stuff. Where is that even at? Industry? Science station. Let's buy 2. I can't remember what the other one's called. Oh, more drones. Supercomputer, that's what we need. Yeah, I'll buy 2 of them. And then we can buy 2 science guys. Okay, confirm. And we should install the hyperspace sensors. Even though we're not collecting data, these will do scans for us. Where can we install one and pair those at? Like that? Yeah, we can put them in front of the scoops. We'll do that. In fact, if we have more available, we'll trade for at least 2 more. And by that I mean 4 more. And those long range ones were pretty nice. I want to make these match. And install them on the other side as well, I guess, in the same spots. Cable. Alright, I was gonna get more data and money again, that'd be funny. Alright, good deal. We only have 196,000 space bucks, 196 million space bucks. Okay, crew here is thirsty. 22, but it's still looking better. How many drones do we even have here? We could use more. I had like 1 drone sitting there, right? Sure. Take that. Okay, then I think we could go, let's see, contracts, if anybody needs transported, because that would be nice. Just let's assign this to the Arcadia. No, Survive is just so dang slow. Guess they're all slow. Let's put on the Arcadia to rescue them on there. And must be dropped off safely somewhere nearby. We'll see when we jump to the next system sector if all the people leave the ship or not that we didn't deliver. It'd be nice if we can keep them. It's like, you know, you're better off if you just hang with us. I know that one thing where you get people to whatever overall goal it is. The overall missions. One of them is for how many people you transport between places. Okay. Anyway, alright, so we need to go here. After we install our science stuff. I'll install it back here in the industry section. Let's put them up here so we can see the guys doing their stuff. Do we only get the one? I guess we only get the one. Science station. No, I want another one. I'll use some power. Deuterium is there. I feel like we should turn on another one of these now. Well, if we don't run out. Speaking of that, this guy has a bunch. Transfer, please. Please hold. Alright. FTL, prepare jump. Make sure everyone's hooked in. Alright, prepare jump so everyone jumps together. Because we're all buddies. Okay. And oh, it's gone up a little bit. It's at 33 now. It was at 20 a minute ago. And jump. We're getting data. But now we have this, we can just sector scan thing. Just takes longer, so the more panels you have, the quicker it goes. That our bulk hauler we were using just scanned so darn quick. I think it was causing it was causing the game to act a little funny. Well, I think the game was working fine. It seemed to me like it was acting funny. Okay, anyway. Resources, they have a few things here. I want this to go to our attack ship, because we need weapons, we need guns. All that and all that. Confirm. And then the survivalist can have the rest. Oh, I need some doors. I got rid of all of them on the other ship. Do we still have some lying around? No, I sold a bunch of them. Yeah, there's 2. Arcadia's thirsty. 32.8. 32.7 is going the right direction. I think we should plug in... Do we have... Yeah, we have the one going. I was thinking about just plugging the other one in too, but... I think we're going to plug the second one in here. I'll see how that goes. What's a deuterium looking like? We have this much isotopes. They all set. Okay, they're blocked because it's... Oh my goodness, it's not connected is why. Did I do that earlier and forgot about it? We're not producing any deuterium. That's a thing. Disconnected on both wings. That's okay, we're just being tanked. Because I was worried about the FTL charges, what it is. FTL's good to go now. I really don't need that much isotopes. This could be like a medium tank. Oh no, yeah, it doesn't matter. It's tanked here, we'll just suck it in the air. It's all good, yeah. That's fine. It is fine. That was perfect. That just gives us more storage. We don't even need that tank with the other wing tanks. So we have a ton, so we're going to make a ton of deuterium. We're making any. Okay. So now it makes me feel better. I was concerned that this number was not going up very much. You know, at all. Okay, survivals. First things first. Trade. Who wants to join us? 59 people. Great. Welcome aboard. The Midnight Star needs some more crew. What do we got gun-wise? We have... I don't even know. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24. We need 5, 6, 26 people-ish. And we have 13, so yeah. That's what we need. And 2 suits because, you know, some people are going to be SOL on that one. But okay. Logistics does have some more drones. That's good. There we go. Welcome aboard, boys. We need... Once we have enough weapons to do some combat, that would really help with resupplying the ammo on the ship. I'm feeling good about this one. Hopefully I'm not wrong. But we need a lot more cannon shells. So on our survival list, we need to get working on that. I didn't set up the explosives or anything on here. We have plenty of metal ingots. We have metron gas. And there should be some refined stuff somewhere. Yeah, wait a minute. This is metron gas. Why is it? Just because a different size tank looks different. So here's our refined stuff. So we have plenty to make explosives. Chemical lab? There we go. Saying like a question, chemical lab, please? Let's put there. I don't want to put too much in there, but I don't know. And then a munitions bench. Actually, let's turn them around. I don't want these guys making cannon shells. Let's see what this is. Make explosives, just needs refined metron. Perfect. I'm thinking, should I put them in a crate? Or use a robotic arm to put them right in a crate? I'm thinking that's what I need to do. Or I would like to do anyway. And then we'll put the munitions benches up here. Like that. Okay. And... so at least it'll load the explosives quickly, and then we have just normal robotic arms, yeah. For the munitions. Alright, pipes. There's a lot of pipe crossing going on here. That might be easier like that. There we go. Cobbles. And so these two make cannon shells. We need lots of cannon shells right now. I'll change one of them to bullets in a bit. Could have set up to put storage for metallic ore. We could do that right next to it. Over here and have them load it backwards. Yeah, let's do that. Storage. Not storage. Install. We have a storage crate. A big one. We can always change this stuff up later. How much room do we want to have? This could unload the no, they're just going to load up to a thing. Let's put it right here. Good thing about a whole bunch of robotic arms. Yes, right. Make us some explosives, please. And we don't need storage for this. We're just gonna need offloaded. But let me set this to cannon shells right here. For anything not in a ship or in a And a gun. We don't have any cannons on here, right? No. No cannons, just Gatling guns. Well, that's good, alright. I don't want to overdo it on explosives either. What you doing, buddy? Oh, I probably should set this to the ingots we need. I'll transfer all the stuff and it'll be quick. Bing, bang, bong. Make it to go. Okay. Yep. And while we're hooked together, logistics, we can go to cannon shells and pre-order a bunch. Like that. Speaking of trade, did they have any... No more munitions. We're all done with munitions, apparently. We have no weapons consoles on this thing, or weapons control sentries to save on crew, which maybe we could invest in. You can always cram some in somewhere. A medium tank. I need to get a tank in on this guy, so I can have a reserve. I'm thinking it's going to go right here. Down here, or we could just block the road with it somewhere. Yeah, I think I'm just going to put it right here. It's a bit silly, but oh, it's all good. It's a bit silly, but we're going to do it anyway. Cool. So next time we're in a gas cloud, it'll just blow it up. So right now they can't make anything because we don't have any metron gas to make explosives with. But almost all the cannons have a round in them, a clip in them. It says reloading. Why is it not? Oh, he just got one to be reloaded into. Perfect. 43 per hour. That's not good. Water is going the wrong direction. Food is going up. We got this weird balance. We need more crew, maybe? There's a habitation on here. 30. We can get 4 more people on here. Maybe that does something. This is just too much. Too powerful, all the bonuses. Consuming too much water. Needs to be able to throttle it somehow. Like I said, over here it's nice. It tells you how much you're using per hour, but it doesn't say how much you're producing. Consuming 78 per hour. Consuming 520, but it doesn't tell me how much I'm producing of either one. This says the total, and crop yield is plus 50% because of our bonuses, but it doesn't tell us how much we're actually producing right now. That's the biggest thing that's missing right now with this stuff, because I can't regulate. I don't know what to regulate. I produced 1,550 for water, but how much am I producing right now per hour, or per second, or anything, any rating? Ideally, it would match what's here, so I can compensate. It's like, oh, I need to keep switching back and forth or something. Or if on the power menu I could throttle down the life support or some subset of life support for the hydroponics so it doesn't go as fast. I don't know if that would really work. I don't think vegetables work off that, but maybe make it darker longer so they grow slower. Yeah, I guess you could regulate it that way. But anywho, we are getting set up. How much are we burning up? Tons of metron gas. Right here, 50 can shells. Total production. But I can't see what he's got on his plate right now. This is working. Is he's working, but he's nobody there. He's got 19 crew waiting. And just automatically bring it over and out the door. I'm really excited to get this thing going and get into a little combat with it. Okay, every weapon has at least one clip in it. We have deflectors. If that guy jumped by himself somewhere, that'd be good too, but right now we don't want to do that. Activate the jump gate. What's it say we need to do? Jump gate is damaged. Okay, so one thing I figured out, I didn't realize you could do it, but you know, the missions here tells you what you need to do to activate the jump gate. Repair the jump gate. Jump gate is damaged to be repaired to be relined. We need some maintenance supplies where it can jump. We require 1,000 stable isotopes. Which should be easy as long as we don't get rid of them. So that's like a 1 can, I think. 1 or 2 stable isotopes, 4,000. So we need to unload or put a loader on this. Hey, research completed, alright. Drone intelligence, batch collection for things. Drone top speed, 1,000. Or doubled. We want that, because then they can repair ships faster as they're flying around. 17 dehydration. Okay. All these goodies. Okay, good. So we got all these pasture requests now. Yeah, except we're just gonna take them and take them. I'm not gonna deliver these people. I'm saving their lives! I hope. So I guess one thing is, if once the anomaly takes out the places that people should have been delivered to when I go to the next place, next colony, are they just gonna jump ship or what? At that point, do I just keep this guy away from all the colonies and just not do that? Because that'll build up some people. We have a ton of money. We don't need the money. Can't see anything on the left side, though. Let's go in the wrong direction. We're definitely getting thirstier. We have a ton of food. I'm just going to unplug this. And we'll put the water around here. We're still doing better. The survivalist probably needs to sell some compost. But I'm on the wrong ship. Be rich on compost. All these people boarding to this one little shuttle. It's like the clown car shuttles. Waiting for 80 times compost. Or 80 compost. Guess we're overproducing the explosives. Let's get some of those onto the other ship because they can make their own explosive or cannon shells and such. Alright, explosives, let's do that. I don't know why these benches are left empty. Get to work. Do they have spare crew or is it that busy? Okay, I'll have to make sure we don't run out of food. 9,000 food. Consumption is 5,000 an hour. We have almost double that. Okay, FTL. Prepare a jump. We'll get to the next place. I have to double check our habitation. We are at 1,700 people. Nice. And sewage is not going down fast enough. That is going to be a problem. Hang on real quick. Let's... Can't see. Oh, that's not piped in, is it? It's piped in. Maybe we need another sewage pipe is probably what it is. Hence, sewage pipe. Because I would hope these would be running 24/7. Without stopping. Unless compost needs to be removed and they're not doing it. Because It takes a while for something to come in here. We should probably get an arm on these if that's a problem and then unload them. This thing blocked. Wastewater 12, 1.5 compost per 2 seconds. This is 6 waste in 1 second. So this is, wait a second. I hadn't looked at this since it's changed. 12 wastewater, 6 wastewater per 1 second. Oh, it's the same. The compost thing is what was throwing me off. Yeah, so it should be fine. But output being blocked means we don't have enough waste treatment. Six. I thought we already had some, but might as well buy them in case we need them, which we're doing. Let's do this. Let's put them here. Water purifiers, 3. And get them plugged in. Speed up a little bit. Now it's blocked because there's nothing there. So maybe that will start helping out. The numbers should start going down. I can't tell. Looks like it's going up still. Slowly going up still. Oh, that's going to be a problem. I have a lot of waste treatment on this ship. These are unloading automatically. Remember setting that up. And then another robotic arm here in the middle would load these automatically too from that. We have to get rid of the wall, but that would be good. Save the crew some time. Keep saying blocked. Why is it blocked? Because the water purifier is not going fast enough? That's the other thing, we need to see how much sewage is being produced an hour. Okay. Either way, let's jump. We'll figure it out on the way. And go. Unpause. Okay, we have arrived. Alright. Contracts, the survivalist is thirsty, but we can throw 83 more people on there because let's do that. Contracts. Any new one for people leaving? No. All these accepted missions. I bet all these guys are just going to get taken off our ship. We just won't deliver them. Deliver. No, we won't do that. Although, yeah, we'll see. So habitation, where do we go? We're getting these more people on. Hey, we're gonna get this thing capped out. We're gonna have to get another one. Sewage is, I can't remember which way it's going. We're at 700. If it starts creeping over 8, we just get those people, which might do. It looks like it is building slowly up over 8. So yeah, we need more sewage processing. We have a ton of sewage processing on here already. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16. That's a lot of waste treatment machines. How are we doing on cannons here? Are you guys producing cannons? Let's get some resources on here. We need metal. Take all this stuff here. Raw material. How's this guy doing on weapons? I want to get this guy, exact some revenge on some baddies. Yeah, like I said, everything's still stocked up. I want to see how much ammunition it's got. No spares here, so the front guns would fire one clip and be empty. This thing needs a ton, or can hold a ton of ammunition. All these things are empty. We need some metallic ore, and we can go to a gas cloud and top back off. So this ship has plenty of food. Yeah, 3,000. 46 dehydration, okay. I think everything has enough just to be loaded. Okay, extra explosives. We just need the metallic ore or the ingots here. So let's transfer some over from the big ship. Let's just take all that. And then what do we have for ammunition here? Nothing, no bullets. Cannon shells too. Hey, it's catching up. We're from our pre-order. What do you want to call it? KDS 43. All right. Speaking of them, they are thirsty as well. Dehydration 32.6. Food is down to 4,000. Might need to start growing more food. I don't want to get in a situation where I'm behind on food production. So I have 4,000 food. Survivalist has 39 food, 8,000 food, minus 5,000 an hour. The Midnight Star has one thing and like 26 people. Just enough to man all the guns, but his habitation is like 30. So we can get 4 more guys on here, which we probably would need. Which I think there was no one else to hire. Oh, we have one guy there now. Confirm. And I think we needed more spacesuits for everyone to have a suit, I believe. Could be wrong on that. Either way. We're going to go there next. A rescue mission there. Transport. Okay, just to make sure. Get rid of this stuff. So there are no new contracts for passenger transport or anything. I'm not going to bother with these piddly 89,000 space buck contracts when I have many more zeros in my number of how much money I have. Okay, anything else for, yeah, habitation. So we need more waste production. Yeah, 5,000 already. Okay, that's building fast. Let's pause that. Trade, habitation, waste. They don't have any more waste treatment machines. No water purifiers. Nope. Fresh out. Can I make those? I don't have any assembly tables here. The raw stuff here. Because I don't remember all the stuff we can make. We're still going to have to research some of that as well. We'll put them... Put them over here. Oh my gosh, I have a bunch of these. I should pay attention to number. Okay, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Let's just install 2 for now. I don't know how I'm going to lay this stuff out, so we'll just do 2. It's nice to have a port for pipe as well. Piping. Speed it up. Okay. Oh yeah, the long range sensors, but we don't really need those. Huh. All we could do is do a scan. And wait for that to get done. Should we try to get a few more sensors, maybe? Maybe we should try to build a hyperspace sensor. The long-range ones, a couple. Maybe we'll find something better in the scans. Put them up here to fill out the spot up here. We need one more to cover the match the other side of the ship. Alright. We're going to go there next. Correct. After the scan is done. Doesn't look like we're going to find anything. Almost to the end. Nope, nothing there. Alright. FTL, select everyone. Prepare jump. I'm going to do this together, everybody. Alright. 25 hydration. Or dehydration. 33. They have excess water in the Acadia. Anyway, I didn't mean to close that. Jump! Oh, is it special mission? Analyze the anomaly. How much data do we actually have? 114,000 data. Alright, this is curious. We're in a gas cloud now. I think we have to travel a little bit to get into it further. I don't know if it's worth doing. What? Okay, using control. Oh, we're not producing enough power with all the engines on. Okay, the nuclear reactors, the fusion reactors lit up and are covering things now. Like, do we still have one of them to plug in, I think? Should we buy the scavenger? Light scavenging ship, mining laser. That's my variant of it. And then this box. Buy this as a quick rescue ship. So loud. Trade. Do they have some drone injection here? Yeah, let's buy those. Huh. Habitation. Just confirm that. Go back to the survivalist. We need a waste treatment machine there. Buy that. I don't know. I think probably needs more air ducts. Just buy all 4 because sure. I'm gonna buy a couple, 3 pipes, sewage pipes, just in case. No water purifier though. Confirm that. Okay, we're parked. How are these guys doing here? 24.2 dehydration. Well, that's good. Not good that it dehydrated, but good that it's not going up. 38. I think this might be going up. This is getting a little sketchy on the food, maybe. Maybe not. We got those extra people on. We might need to be making a little bit more. So we'll plug in a little bit more water in to these 2. Okay. Yeah, we have waste treatment. That's right. We need water purifiers here. I'll at least get something more going. Let me turn this around. We can, as we get things going, we can see how much we actually need. Oop, that's not the cables. So are these getting backed up or not? As it is, I mean that one is obviously because of what it is. I wonder if I could put a sewage pipe here if that would make it go faster. Because I can't think that these 8 would overload it. So if I put another one there, does magically the sewage start going down? And it's very slowly going up. Maybe it did do something though, because it kind of maybe leveling out. Oh, I gotta put a sewage pipe over here. We'll wait till we have those to install. Okay. They are still making explosives. We just have to have somebody man these things. Can we like auto-sign Billy Bob over here to man these all the time? Or they just take the stuff up and come back? It just takes forever to transfer. Speaking of that, we should probably transfer more cannon shells. Oh, we have a decent amount extra. Let's just put them all on there. That's nice. I'm more concerned about having extra cannon shells than anything else. Because they are the bread and butter. Look at this, all these cannon shells here. So these two cannons, you got these two will be fully loaded at all times. Oh, mostly. Bullets. Hey, we're getting some cannon storage here. Guessing this is the closest one. It'll get full first. Oh good, they're spreading out a little bit. Coming to the front of the ship. It'll take a while to fill us all the way up, but like I said, if we get this thing out and kill a couple baddies, the scavenging on it will be good. One drone and 8 there. And that'd be a good point there. Do we have more logistic drones here? We do not. Can we make some? Do we do that tech yet? Which we're not researching anything. Let's go ahead and begin researching that. Yeah, drone assembly, we got that. So if we wanted to make a drone, what do we need? Frame, motor, energy coil, lens, processor. Oh yeah, you know, simple things. Let's put on, put it on there. And let's put in all these tables here. Install assembly table. No, what am I thinking? No, we need the other thing. The fabricator. Fab machine, man. I'll do this for now. Small gap. So we need a frame. No, we can't even make some stuff, right? What was it? Energy coil, lens, processor. Lens. Was it everything we can make? We have to make, except for motor. Okay. Oh yeah, motor as well. Frame, motor, energy coil, lens, processor. So everything we can make. 1, 2, 3, and then a motor. Now we get copper. Yes, we'll start producing drones. Be living it up. So trade, do they have components already here? Yeah, we're gonna buy all these components. Low food where? Oh, yep, this ship is low food now. I'm getting on a fine line here. It's because we're not processing all the sewage. If we were processing the sewage, we would be better with the water situation. But starving is worse. Starving is worse. Starving is just as bad. Dying is not good in general. Dying tends to be bad for your health. We have to say we pipe in more water, but we don't have any water. Okay, we have an ice comet out here still, right? Yeah. I can just make it past that. Should we go to the derelict there? If we jumped our attack ship there, and the rest of the stuff here, I don't know if we can get back here because the anomaly will jump farther. I think we're going to bypass the derelict and go straight here and get some more ice. Things that we already consumed all the ice water, right? Yeah, I don't see any. Okay, quick contracts. Is there anything new here? We can pick people up. These people from wrecked ship. Okay, here. How many people is it? 140. 87. We need another ship. We need So we can get 100 people on here. 101, or sorry, 201 people on here. Let's pause this. We really need another ship. We don't really have the resources to expand to another ship, but we need more passenger capacity. I could just expand the ship out, but I don't know, I might just buy a new one and let them enjoy the lack of water and food that we constantly have a problem with. We need like a mining, something dedicated quick mining ship. That would probably be good for the ice and anything else we need. I was thinking ice to get the extra water loaded up. Things to think, but we need another passenger ship. I would like to get another one of these, just because of the size. But I do have something else I made. I don't know if we should do that. I think we should just overload this guy for right now. Let's see. Did they get any water purifiers in? Nope, they're still out of stock. No last minute clearance items coming in. Let's scan through everything real quick. Oh yeah, we can take the scraps. Got more components. And one drone will put on the Midnight Star. Boop. Alright. And the Arcadia has lots of compost. We need a storage crate just for all the compost. But while we're thinking about deuterium, we can just put all that on there. We don't need it on the ship. We'll just consume it over to the other one. And we really don't need this stuff here, do we? I don't think so. $65 seeds, 115 seeds, so we need to sell some of that stuff. And I want to sell all this compost. Should put like an auto sell order, but I don't know. I like it, but I also don't like it. Let's do that. Confirm. So we're gonna make all our money back selling seeds and compost. Yeah, we're gonna install that plant. Yeah, let's do all and then back it out a bit. I have a lot of things. We still need a lot of compost. A lot of seeds. We have all these hydroponic gardens. I can expand the pipe to put water in more, but we don't have any water. So let's see. Do we have back to food? We have surplus on the Arcadia and the Midnight Star. Really, there's not many people here. Let's do that, and the Arcadia can give 2 as well. I think the Arcadia is doing all right in the food production. Nobody's hungry. They're a little bit thirsty. Down to 14. We're almost breaking even with the Acadia here. And it's got 284 people. You can hold 40 more, 30, like 37 more. So contracts, I don't think you can accept any of these contracts. I can accept this one here. Just put it on the board. And 140, 87. So we need 227. And we don't have room for 227. We have room for 230, 42. We need like 30 more cabins. So if we expand the habitation, so the engine area here, there's no cabins over here because I thought it'd be, noisy. Habitation. So if I added habitation, I started off the line there. If I had habitation, will that give us enough? Confirm. Oh, we need a ladder. Just doesn't connect. Huh. We don't have a ladder. Do they have a ladder? Some pause. Oh. They have a ladder. Let's get two just in case. Some pause it. Let things go. We will install a ladder right in the middle of the road somewhere, probably. Yeah, probably because we don't have space for it anywhere. Just put it like right here. Okay, next one just in case. You know what I could do is I can put a floor here. There we go. And make sure it's not completely blocking the road, and then just put it there. Ladder. There we go. And I'll put one on the other side just to make it look like it was on purpose. Alright, and then once that's installed, we should see... I should also install about more air ducts. Hopefully that gives us more room to increase our passenger count. These rooms are all empty up front. I'm going to do this right here. Because why not? Okay, this will be close, so boop, you're connected. Anyway, O2 line, oxygen line going down here. And we'll loop it in there. So those get installed. Alright. Let's see. They are installing. What did our habitation go up to? Not looking. 296. Alright, we got enough to hold everybody, I believe. So contracts. Let's take the big one first. Accept. Alright, and accept. I'm keeping all you guys. Kidnapping you to safety. He's docked to the other ship back there. I don't know what's going on. The spacesuit's still hanging out there. Waiting for compost ×1. Here he comes. Alright, that looks better. Everything looks good. The survivalist O2 levels are down. Did they get those installed? They got the one. All these water tanks. Where do we have extra O2 tanks though? Wait. Ching 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 ching, winner 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 winner. Where did I put the O2 tank at? There's one, water, water. I really don't have a huge surplus of O2 tank, do I? Almost none. We don't have any oxygen, so we don't need it. I have to install a tank for O2 somewhere. Hopefully one day we will have excess oxygen. CO2 scrubbers are getting blocked here and there. 6 CO2 per second. They should be doing, yeah, per 2 seconds. So 12 per 2 seconds. This is 6 per 2, so 12 per the 1 second. But flaking out on the blockage here a little bit. Maybe it takes too long to go down the pipe. These are side by side, maybe. I had 2 pipes going down. I don't know. I do know. Either way, keep hitting the wrong button. I think we're looking good there. We're gonna make this jump to the comet, get some water. I think is what we need to do. Hydration's a thing. Food. Well, food looking better, honestly. 81 per hour. That'll take forever on this, but the water is an issue. And Arcadia, 22.9, 150. So it's not bad. We have a little bit of room. Okay. So rescue is there and a derelict. Oh, should we go there first now? Instead of straight there? I think we need to do it. We'll try it. We'll see how well our combat is set up for our new ship. Hopefully it's not a whole huge thing. We got this big ship, so we might get a lot of bad guys. We might just jump away. We might lose our combat vessel. So we will see. Prepare jump. Fingers crossed. Fingers crossed we don't die a horrible death. Everyone's armored except for that one spot there. Confirm now he was patched up. That's funny. Okay, and I didn't get another ship. Debating if I grab another ship and just get it docked in. Yeah, hang on. Pause it. Take a thought. Okay, we are going to most likely get more people here. And if there's a rescue here, we're getting more people there. We need more room. And there's no more shipyards in this map, except for where we're at. We really need to buy something. Crap. I think we need to buy something. Think about getting this habitation block. There's nothing in it. I had to put everything in it. It was basically, if you're at this point where you can manufacture everything, you can get this thing and drag it around with you. It's funny, this 10 passenger. Don't look at people's designs from the competition. They're there. Get another large transport for another 2,000 people. Ah, man, but jokes. If we get this, we might have to buy a small ship to move it around. Alright, we're gonna buy this. There's nothing in it, though. It's completely empty. Completely empty. That will be a problem. Ugh. The thing is, we buy this completely empty. We can't put anybody on it because there's no habitable stuff in it. Habitation setup. Well, we got enough oxygen in there that would hold people for a while. Screw it, we need to rescue these people. We're going to do it. Unpause. Okay, where's our ships at? Way the hell over there. Ugh. That's right, we've been getting the gas collected. Yep, it's just habitation. What's the habitation capacity of this thing? 5,000. So this is the complete default build area, which might be a pain in the butt getting in the jump gate. Especially it doesn't have any propulsion of its own yet. I just made a blank and figured, hey, this would be a nice building block put in the game. And, let's see what happens. No armor, but, it has 7,000 toughness just because it is what it is. Trade. Is there any crew with spacesuits? Okay, we can get 5. There we go. And propulsion, we get per engine. I think we have engines on the other ship, but we'll get engines, all those tanks. Yes. 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 Yes, because that might be needed. Yeah. No. Yes. Ooh, we'll go ahead and put some furniture in this one. That. Okay. Get 5 compost, 5 seeds. Man, it's getting closer. Confirm. Zoom out. It's so loud. Trade. Okay, so we're not gonna have any guns on this. Thing's just gonna get hit. Gas collector, we'll take those. We want to produce our own fuel. Put drone base for easier things. Get those. No drones. I'll get this stuff anyway, just for the fun of it. Okay. And confirm. And we need to add storage to it. I went up here first, so any cargo. Storage. Okay, and then we go to there. Tacticals. Can we rotate and dock? Okay, he's not in charge. Habitation block. Okay. What the? Oh, probably help if I was hitting the right key. That'd definitely be a bonus. Okay, so we are going to try to dock to this that doesn't show those docking ports lit up. It's because there's no thrusters on it yet? Or something? Oh, there was a ship still on it, is why. Yeah. Come on, Mr. Shuttle. I guess we can go to the other side of the ship. This side's taken. This is just one giant block. It will just fit in the jump gate. It should just fit in here as well. Doesn't look fancy, nothing nice about it. Thought it'd be funny to do. So it was done. This volume doesn't change when you get far away from it here. I can't thrust down without it. Alright, sorry to everyone's ears. Okay, try to get lined up here. Park in the middle, bay. Alright, we're good. So completely opposite, and the shuttle's gone now. So the guys have to walk all the way across here to grab stuff and go all the way back. Okay, let's install a bunch of stuff real quick. I say real quick, it's not gonna be real quick, but it will be stuff. Stick these way out the back. Well, I could put a little space. I don't like engines sticking out because they get hit easier that way, but I don't care. 3, and we'll put the other 3 on the other side. This is just a ridiculous ship here. Fuel loaders. We'll install a gas collector in the middle or something. Which, yeah. I didn't buy any freaking power. There isn't any. Would be a good reason why. Oh, there's propulsion energy. That's what I need. Need those guys. I'll buy one of those just for the heck of it. And that. Panels. I can't build outside the build area, so I don't know if I can put solar panels on there. I'll try it anyway. We'll see what happens. Confirm. I go to edit and go scaffold. I can't put any scaffolding on it because we're already outside the build area. So solar panels are no go. I guess I can put them on one of the other ships. Fatal. Uh-oh. CO2 scrubbing is not... What did I say? No bueno? It's not going well. Okay. We have extra ones, don't we? We do not. Do they have some? One. That's a start. Oh wait, trade an air reprocessor, which is also a start. Install. We'll get our one CO2 scrubber added to the list. And we're going to add a tank to the CO2. So in case of getting blocked, I can start supplying it to a tank. Get all these lined together. It really doesn't matter where this is installed. Think of any place else to put it. We're going to have to put it on the front here. Yeah, we'll put it right here. Huge tank. Gets hit by in combat and leaks, that'd be fine. Although it is resources that can be used. CO2. So let's hang on. I'm gonna link these guys together. And go past this to here. Perfect. Now once this tank is built, they shouldn't get blocked. Now let's go around to our tank. And we gotta get these guys connected up as well. There's a tank out right here. And these guys will cross a pipe. So we do that. So hopefully when this huge tank is at the tank, there we go. That is the tank we ordered. Do we double check? There's no civilians. Contracts. Wrecked ship. Sure, we'll accept that. Okay, so CO2 is adding here. Great, perfect. At least that's something. CO2 is at 13. We need to get this under control now because that is a problem. Oh yeah, probably should be checking if anyone else has a CO2 tank they can share to us. CO2 tank, CO2 processor. I'm not seeing any. There's a scrubber. We got habitation block S3 because we just bought those. Take 2 of these. Put them there. Honestly, put all 3. All I'm thinking about oxygen. Does that ship still have a bunch of oxygen tanks lying around? No, they use them back up. That's too bad. I was hoping we'd still have some. Okay, we're going to have to bottle a lot of that stuff, it looks like. And not forget about it. The key is not forgetting. We'll pretend we didn't see any of that. Everything's normal. Nothing to see there. 31,000 oxygen, yeah. So let's unload and unload and go back to logistics, and the Midnight Star is going to... I can't do anything because I don't have any bottles of oxygen to select to tell it to transfer. I was going to go ahead and set it to be transferred as it produces, but can't do it. So here, install reactors. There. Okay, the reactor room is going to be right there, there, and there. This I'm not even worried about the layout that much. Batteries. I'm going to be right next to them. Okay, great start. Drone bay. There, and there should be good. Okay. Storage crate. Oh, it's 3 wide. Why was I thinking it was 2 wide? Oh well, I'll have to move that over. Drone bay. Did I buy any robotic arms? Sure didn't. Man, I got so much stuff come back in already. Buy those. Buy that. I don't know. Buy another thruster, because why not? I need to buy 1 sensor for the other ship. And buy those 4 drones. Alright. Get 2 more crew. Confirmed. They will all starve, I'm sorry to say, in advance. Survivalist have any food? It has a little bit of food. Let's get some of that transferred over before these guys starve to death right off the gate. Do that. And nobody has water, though. So we gotta get that situation added to actually produce water. I'm just gonna queue up a lot of stuff here. Okay, go ahead and let it go. We need a sewage pipe, which there's one there. Put that over here. Waste treatment machine. We don't have a water purifier, do we? We sure don't. We can't even borrow one. Tanks. Tanks for coming. Boom, boom. Put that right there. Power. Ugh, canceled it. Too far. Now zoom out, make it easier on yourself. Jenny? Fuel loaders, we got those somewhere. There's 4 of them. And then a tank. Each tank will do. Good. We don't have an extra water purifier that we did install, do we? No. If it's too bad it's an issue. They're dehydrated. They're almost not dehydrated. Let's look at logistics. We need oxygen now. That ship will take a lot of O2 just to fill up the cabin. Yeah, no fuel yet. Okay. We didn't do any fuel. Shoot. Didn't even think of that either. Research complete. Drone intelligence. All right, we're doing something right. The drones have gotten smarter. Robot arm stuff. Advanced tracks. Splitter tracks. Track speed. Medium tank blueprint. Storage crate. Let's go down this way because we could make our own stuff that we do use. Oh yeah, we're making drones, man. Blocked, 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 blocked. Yeah, I can make that better if we survive. Oh yeah, we need we need water purifiers. We can't make that, can we? No. And it's not a recipe we can make, was it? Doesn't seem like it. No, no, no. And eventually I hope they add like all the equipment in the game onto the science tree here. For being able to produce. No, can't make any of the habitation stuff. Too complex. And the water purifier is literally going to kill me. There's 2 ships to rescue now. Okay, since we're docked, everyone will jump with us. We'll disconnect the attack ship, but CO2's at 18%. I don't know if these guys are going to survive. I think at 20% they start dying off. Why is he blocked? We have all this extra sewage we can't process because we don't have water purifiers. Swap out this water tank for a sewage tank and just sort it that way. What to do, what to do, what to do. Okay, anyway, midnight. Let's get the habitation block somewhat sorted out and get rolling. A lot of stuff can be figured out later. Maybe. So we went to the ice comet. This grinder here also can't do anything because we don't have a water purifier. We can install it and leave it unplugged. This chair is going to do wonders right there, and there, and there, and there. I don't know how big the tables are here. Space table. There we go, 4 pieces. And then, oh, we got another one. Right there. Chair. Okay, so people have places to sit while they wait for me to give them more orders. Oxygen loader. Hopefully, we have an air duct. Put that there. Air duct. There. Spacesuit pod. Solar panel, spacesuit pod. There. And then we need another tank. Yep, there. Alright, yeah, we can't stick around too long. We're gonna die while we get this thing set up. Let's just jump into it. We'll try to not kill ourselves while doing things. Let's install the thrusters. Get that command in there. We need all the thrusting we can get. That is what somebody said. Let's put in the 4 corners, and we are short 1 thruster to make it at least even. Okay, cobble. Me pausing it doesn't help. Oh yeah, pipes for the engines. That would probably be a good thing too. Ah, darn it. Darn it, darn it, darn it. There. Okay, I'm not going to worry about anything else right now. We're going to just jump. If we make it, we make it. If we don't, we don't. So FTL, jump, 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 and prepare jump. Okay, the drone jump back in. And jump. Can't do battle stations in hyperspace, unfortunately. Midnight Star is going to detach. Okay. It's a docking port. Woo! Woo! So, let's see what we're at. Praxis is right behind us. Oh my goodness. Universal Fighter. He's been hit a bit. And the cross beam. Dr. X. Alright. Let's undock battle stations. Oh my goodness. We are just in a bad spot from the get-go. I hope we have enough ammunition to do some damage here. The main one is this ship here. We need to get lit up. Thankfully, they're also shooting at the ships that need rescue here. Oh, they got fuel leak, or is that sewage leak? What is that leak? Some green stuff. We don't want that. They're leaking a lot of it's all external tanks. Oh, another ship destroyed, so this is the last one here. Okay, point our guns that we actually have loaded at them. There we go. We got some damage taken, but there we go. Okay. Turn battle stations off. Let's go collect our winnings. There's a lot of supplies there. Oh my goodness. Holy crap. That's going to take us a week and a year to get to all this stuff. And then drag the habitation block over to rescue the ship. We on a time frame here? Rescue 213 seconds. I don't know which one it is. There's two of them here, right? There's this guy, stranded ship, and this guy here, stranded ship, and that guy is derelict. Okay. So the Arcadia is going to undock and go here. Big boy's going to drag the big block over here. Oops. They're not in charge of it, apparently. Habitation block is going to drive us over here. And they're going to slowly get there. Oh, they leak. Oh, the engine's leaking. Someone fix this. Good job. We have no fuel loaded yet, so that's fine. Yeah, that's right. The other thing is we need to actually get Acadia. Do you have excess fuel? Forgot to unload fuel. Ugh. Okay. Let's unload fuel. I don't want to get zoomed in too much because it's so loud. I should have done this already. At least the other ship doesn't have any fuel to lose. But they need some power. At least the oxygen loader is not required, so they can stay in their suits. Okay, we will get here first. Man, that's loud. Boop. Rotate. Misclicked. The big ship is loud. I'm gonna have to turn down the input volume on the game here. So it's not blowing out you guys' eardrums while I'm talking. Okay, hopefully this is the guy who's gonna blow up. Okay. Oh my gosh, it's so loud. The thing is, I turn the game audio down, then it drops out real low and you can't hear the normal game audio. why it's so loud on tactical. It's gonna be tricky getting this to dock. Oh, and there's a dock over there, so we're gonna get way over here. Past it. Okay, I think I don't know if we unload the people or not on dock. And he can go here and collect supplies. It's a drone action. I don't know why these guns so show targeting. Unpause. We don't have orders of get stuff. Why are they not doing anything? There's none there, that's why. I don't know what. Are they fixing things or what are they doing with stuff? Anyway. Sorry to everyone's eardrums. What did I just hit? Hang on. Oh, it zoomed. I hit the home key and it zoomed into the middle. Alright. Screwed me up here. Adjust my keyboard. Alright. It's weird because it's rotating off the habitation block. So I need to get moved over a bit. Thing's gonna blow up before I connect to it. I don't even know if it's this ship that's gonna blow up. Oh my gosh, this is so hard to connect. If we see an explosion here. Yep. That sucks. Alright, collect the goodies. Just the metallic scrap. Okay, well, I guess in the meantime they can drive back over here to be with their buddies. We can hear all that stuff. Was this? Yeah, so we just got out of. Oh, Radarian carrier. Okay, fly over here. Looks like they're giving all the goodies over there. Not much left over here. Let's pause it. Oh wait, there's stuff there. Get those things, man. Stop. Let's get close to get these components. Okay, rank 565. Alright, 22. They have 1,000 food, 81 per hour. Yeah, Midnight Star is fine. Survivalist. 33 dehydration, no hunger, that's good. Habitation block, they're, well, they're considering 140 per hour water, which they don't have any of. 21 food in Arcadia. 19 hydration, at least it just went down 1 point. Or 0.1 points. And food is kind of iffy. You got supplies here, man, get it all. Okay. So the Arcadia, I want to dock to this thing here and transfer some fuel over. So that thing can have power. And I need to stop. I've dumped a bunch of fuel out. Stop. 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 Keep forgetting we're in a gas cloud too. Probably should install the thing for that. Stop. Okay. Get on it. They still moving? There we go. They're slowly moving. Let's just do that. Alright, nice and quiet again. Fuel. All of it. Okay, and they're getting the oxygen moved over. We don't have any water to lose. We have 79 explosives. I'm gonna do that, transfer some of that over there. Research completed. Alright, so we're making our own tanks. Okay, so we're getting repairs done still. The Midnight Star does not have much drones, does it? They need water. And fewer dead guys outside. 2 copper minerals. So the Midnight Star, I don't want them gathering material that they can grab salvage. There's no mining for them. Arcadia, or the habitation block. This doesn't matter. Okay, so we're getting fuel. We have power. This thing's doing a little spinny job, so that's good. Okay, good. And they should be able to refill their suits on the spacesuit pod as long as there's a tank here. Gas collector, that's what I need to install. I'll install that over here. Put a huge tank for that. Alright, install refinery. I don't even know if I have enough power to run all this stuff. We will find out. And then chem lab, we have 1. Oh, that's not great. We could use more of those for sure. Let's install the tank. I'll install it down here at the bottom. We'd like another huge one, actually. Right there. And we'll just use a small one there for now, pipes. Okay, so that's going to go right to there. Our fine stuff is going to be on this side. Should be like that. And these will be the other ones. And really the tank should have been on the other side for this. And that's going to be like fuel. And run this guy up to our... Oop, I keep double getting a click on that. Alright, so at least we're making some fuel now. Oxygen level is at 25%. We're going somewhere. We're doing things, we're going places, alright. So we have some stuff happening. Power grid. Not bad. Okay, the main thing is they are thirsty. We need a water purifier. Pause that. I think we're going to have to mine the crap out of that comet. Who's got... Okay, yeah. Till. I don't know, do we select it and get everything already? Looks like we got a lot of supplies. There's still supplies out here, though. Oh my gosh, we can't. Are they all dying? Pause. We have so much CO2 built up. Irresponsibly built up. Can we transfer anyone? We don't have the room for anyone. Even offload a little bit here. He's in the wrong ship. He needs to be docked up here to this guy. I hope they are done. Forgot about keeping an eye on the CO2 level. That is really bad. Are they all suffocating out in here? Dying out yet? And they can put oxygen 84. Wait. Oxygen says oxygen 85%, CO2 35%. Well, that doesn't math. Is there a room with a lot more? No, it's displaying as it's saying up here, but the number is wrong. Does that keep me alive for some reason? That's not powered in. Did I? Are you dummy? You dummy. Did I not plug in the one up here? Oh, I never got that one up there. Okay, well anyway, that will help. A little, well, ARI processors. Did we ever install any more ARI processors? There's 4 right there. We just tanked into this here. Okay. Me screwing up left and right here. Stop doing that. Okay, I gotta pause this. I need to get this to hook up and then go. That's not doing it. That's because these aren't identifying because he's not actually there yet is why. Here, we're gonna do this. Just gonna go around the outside. And this is it. Yeah, okay. Okay. Right, and that makes its way around everywhere. Okay, so this one's going to push to these 2 scrubbers, and this one's going to work off this extra in the tank. Does anyone have any extra air reprocessors? Should have just done this before. Yeah, no, the survivalist has 4, and we're installing 3 of them? What? Do we not install all of them? Oh, we do have another. That's silly me. I mean, we're just going to put them all right here. Like that, so we can pipe up there without getting in the way. Like that, and that goes in there. Okay, so we have 2 extra air processors that will be doing that, and let's make sure we actually connect the plug. And then before I forget... Oh, that's already... I can't see it though. Oh, because I did pipe instead of cable. Okay. Either way, map, there, map. I think we're just going to jump and worry about it in a system that has stuff. We're collecting Metreon gas. I'm just curious how much we are collecting. 7.9 per second. Alright, FTL. Jump, jump, jump. Prepare jump. I don't care about the survey. We need to go. We need to rock and or roll. Come on, Joni guys. Let's get back in there. Jump. Still going up. Stuff's not installed yet. Okay, hopefully this does make a big difference quick. Because that is crazy. 62% oxygen, 60%. It's dropping like a rock. Why is it not moving? I'm crew suffocating now. Trade. Water 2 per... there we go, there's something there. Confirm. Leave it a pause. Actually, trade. Yeah, install. We're gonna lose all these people. We are in serious sheet. CO2 scrubber. There's not much CO2 here, though. I mean, it's not showing CO2. It's showing oxygen and a little bit of CO2, then nothing. I don't know. It's weird. Oxygen is definitely low. I'm surprised they are not putting suits on. Is here's higher in the back, maybe? 62 here. Okay, so they're going by the highest, maybe? 62 oxygen, 63, 50, 49. Because most people in the front, so it comes quicker back here, front here. And then air duct. Any air ducts? Nope. Chair is a habitation, alright. Alright. So CO2 scrubber, we have 7. We're going to install all these bad boys. And just put them to that big tank. Why is that flashing? Did I cross the stream somewhere? Oh, shoot. This is oxygen. That's... There we go. There we go. So that's... Should be correcting that. Not really yet. Either way, CO2 scrubber. Oh yeah, I don't need to do that. Pipe. Okay, and there's a CO2 scrubber line right there. Perfect. We're way over, should be way overkill in CO2, but we get that out of the atmosphere. And we start processing all this sewage a bit better. We might make it, might not. Air duct 11, okay. Well, there's definitely something. Go bang bang. Put another one next to the what's there. Okay, let's get this stuff piped in, plugged in. CO2. And we'll just bring this oxygen line over here. Okay, perfect. So hope. Fingers crossed we got all these extra scrubbers running. Hopefully turn the tide. Start reducing the oxygen level. Okay, we should probably install these waste treatment, the water purifiers. We have 2. Better than nothing. But that'll give us water, which is not, honestly, is not a dire issue at the moment. Okay. 53% CO2. It was going down quick. I think we just started leveling it off just a little too low. People already got their spacesuits on. That's not a good sign. How about this? Okay, you're not docked in. I need you docked here. And we need you to have a few bottles of oxygen. What do we have tanked? Anything tanked? No, we're fresh out. Stop. Stop. But logistically, do we happen to have some oxygen bottles? We do. We're just shoving them all there, apparently. Oh, let's cancel that. 1. There. I'll replenish the supplies here. Maybe it might be overkill, but we just need something. Okay, the drones will help take care of that. And the habitation block is docked, so we should get 2 bottles right away. We load it into the line. Let's help with the atmosphere. Okay, I was like, why is that flashing? It shouldn't be flashing. Alright, so CO2 is actually dropping now. We have a gap there. We need oxygen to refill the air, though. Which, if we had water, we could purify the water. So it gives us 24,000 sewage. My goodness. My goodness. There they go. Here's the deaths. People suffocating. Okay. Come on, plug the oxygen bottles in. Where do they go? Where do they go? Okay, apparently there's one there. Oxygen loader. This ship is too big. It's going to take too long. 22 deaths. Ah! All these people. Okay, oxygen just went up 62% though. That I'm hoping that 64, it's helping, it's working, I hope. I mean, there's 23 deaths. We picked up like 200 people. We lost 10% of them. Okay, oxygen is being used up quick. 71% oxygen. Okay, we're definitely going the right way. CO2 is 34%. It's going in the right direction. This tank has a lot of tankage. So they happen to have a new air reprocessor show up randomly. Sure don't. Pots are dead, that's not a good sign. That is not plugged in, oh my goodness. Thought I did that already. I'll probably install more. I don't think we have any oxygen in tanks anywhere. There's like one tank somewhere that could hold oxygen. I think is right here. There's nothing in it. But either way, the more the merrier on this stuff. These are right here. We're just going to do this. And do it on the other side. We'll just eat up this cargo space. And actually plug them in. Because that's what smart people do, people. Smart people do, people. They plug things in. And don't forget the pipe as well. It's on the pipe. Alright, we're good. So they will be rocking and rolling when they get plugged in. They're all blocked. Man, those water purifiers are killing me. Mental note. Stock up on water purifiers. Okay, habitation block. We'll just pretend everything's fine here. 87% oxygen, 27% CO2, so we're definitely mathing correctly there by, I mean, it should be 13% CO2. It says 25. 12, it's like double the actual number. Huh. Screenshot that. There's a dangerous buildup of CO2 in your side of your ship. If it reaches 100%, your crew will suffocate. Consider buying a CO2 scrubber and connecting it to a storage tank. I will consider that, but no promises. And one more check here. Okay, habitation block, trade. We want all those, that tank, those tanks. I'm good on all that stuff, I believe. Refinery. One of those guys. Sure, we might end up building some of that stuff, and that for certain. No panels. We want to buy some more chairs. Those are critical. Jones. 211. And the crew. Okay. Arcadia. Low food. Thirsty. Okay, we're going to do some mining here too. Oh man, that's loud. Where is the comet at? Way over here. That's a long ways away. The Arcadia, you have mining lasers, don't you? You do not. You have mining lasers. That's quite a fly. If we might need to abort collecting water, but we really need to. But it could take us 3 weeks to get there, especially dragging this giant habitation block. Which way is the Acadia pointing? We need to turn the Acadia around and dock it to it. That will help with the speed. We really could use some more water. And then Midnight Star, get him docked up. If we're all docked up, then it should be fine. We'll go faster. So loud. I'm sorry to everybody out there listening to this. It is quite loud. Oh, just off there. Alright. Who's even flying? Is all these ships way over here causing the rumble on the screen? Which is pretty crazy. Alright, we're locked in. Alright, thank gosh. Getting off that screen. Okay, no. Yeah, who's in charge here? Habitation block is the one driving this truck. That way, at full speed. Turn that off. Oh my goodness, it's so loud. Oh my goodness, it's still so loud. Fuel tank's full. This is a pain in the butt reactor. Oh, we actually have atmosphere here. Isn't that nice? We need a water purifier though. Get some water. 60 per hour, yeah. Just, there isn't any. They don't exist anymore. Okay, this place, okay, 91% oxygen. No CO2. I wonder if I could take a water purifier out. We're gonna have to. Dismantle that one. And put it on this, we gotta keep them alive, they gotta have some water. Everybody needs, that's right, the Midnight Star. They should have water too, I'm assuming. But, what a pain in the butt. We're just scrounging, struggling to get by here. Water purifier, where are you at? There we go. Habitation block. So darn loud. I'm going to try to turn it down a little bit. Install water purifier. Changing this screen actually helps. Putting it on schematic. I'm going to keep on schematic more. Okay, and then a medium tank just for the water. Okay, and then we get the ice grinder plugged into this. Research completed. This does not say blocked. It does say blocked. There we go. Because they don't have the pipe to the... These are here, yeah. Like that. Okay. So that should start making water for us. Hopefully that handles it. If this handles it, then we're good. We need a CO2 scrubber though, install. We don't have one yet. We have a huge space, so I'm not too concerned about it right now. 54 per hour, we have plenty of food for right now. We will have to get food supply set up. We need to probably plug these guys in so the drones do stuff. Drone... logistics drones. Okay, there. How are we catching up to them? What's our speed anyway? 7. We might be going twice as fast as them. We could ditch the habitation block and go catch up to them. This other ship is going slightly faster than us. Kind of funny. Hopefully, don't burn up all our fuel trying to get there. Probably not. Let's get a full tank in the habitation block. We can install more engines. We got logistics. The Arcadia can go faster than 7. They have more engines, right? Do we sell them all? No, they have 4 more engines. Let them put them on the block here. Oh man, yeah, going to this schematic mode makes a huge difference in the volume. Let's see these get installed if we get some sudden extra thrust. Oh yeah, we should probably install these batteries. Fainted unconscious. Oh, why is he fainted unconscious? Is it because of the water supply? 36 dehydration, those are rookie numbers, man. These should be fine. Okay, no real deal in the hyperspace isotopes. Oh yeah. Let's put another chemical lab down there for deuterium in the future. Okay, Arcadia is hungry and thirsty now. That's great. I don't have any water. This is the whole point of needing water. Okay, 5. This is like a wasted endeavor here. Velocity's 8 now, alright. Okay, Arcadia's O2 levels at 57%. I just noticed that. Shoot. Did I get all their things changed to unload? Or load? Stop? Whatever it was. Let's make it load. That should help, but yeah, okay. Back in the blue. Back in the blue. We are so close. Are we collecting supplies out here now? Yes, we got water ice coming in. Okay, okay, okay. This guy's collecting it. We don't... I mean, the ice grinder's there. It's doing its thing, but we can start transferring ice to Survivalist who needs water as well. I'll walk that stuff across the whole place. So darn loud. Okay, so we're getting the trail of water ice here. We're getting into the mix. We're picking up the scraps. That's fine. take us ages. If we get some water out of it, hopefully that helps things out. Ugh. Doesn't change the volume here. So darn loud. Oh. So darn loud. Glad we installed those extra engines, got our velocity up a little bit. But now the drones from the other ships are collecting stuff. So loud. While we're there contracts we can do? We don't have room for anybody. How do we not have free cabins? Oh, it's because we did a habitation block. We could accept them here, which was the whole point. Crew. Buy 3 more crew. Buy those things confirmed, sure. We're not at a point where we can do passengers yet. Let's give the ship a little more time. And then we'll take all these guys up on it. 1, 2... Why is the new going away when I click on it? There's 4. I mean, just... I don't know. Contracts. We'll go ahead and accept this one contract here. Not even looking where it's at. There. So we can make it there, and then leave. A long episode. Thanks everyone for watching. If you are still listening and hanging in there, I appreciate it. I wouldn't mind you clicking the like button if you got a minute. We are almost there, but we are picking up a lot of supplies along the way, so that is a bonus. How much water ice do we actually have? We can go to logistics and check 19.6 and 63. Alright, Survivalist has a whole bunch now. The Arcadia, let's do this. Give them 10. 20. And I'll start building up the water supply on their ship, I hope. Means we need water purifiers. But either way, ice. We have an ice grinder on here, and that's going to help with things. Just extra water. We do have an ice grinder on here, don't we? Where's that blender at? There we go. Let's go into the main water purifiers. I can't see. Okay, we have just the one, so we really could use another 1 or 2 here on this ship as well, like we do everywhere. Like, there needs to be one right here. For this guy. Yeah, because it's overloading him. Do we have waste buildup on this ship? No, that's interesting. Huh. So we don't need all these waste treatment machines here. We can uninstall that one. We'll leave them... That's so dang loud. Let's leave them there anyway. Okay, we're out of guys to shoot this thing up to give us ice. We're so close. Battery low in the Midnight Star. I guess it is not. Because we have no fuel. Shit. That would be a good reason. Atmosphere. Okay. We ran the darn thing out of fuel. The Survivalist has a lot of fuel, right? 356,000 fuel. I think we can make that work. It's just so darn loud. Not. Why is it so loud? Okay, it's all gas down here, so unload. This would definitely be a quality of life. Copy paste all of them on everything. Would be nice. Okay, speed it up. There we go. Okay. Okay. We have a little bit of water here. If we dump a bunch of passengers on here, we're gonna need more. Just need so many water purifiers. It's ridiculous. We're gonna put people on here, and if they live, they live. They don't, they don't. But it's better than them staying and not living, for sure. So at least they have a chance. Okay, and then... Hang on, what do we got here for fuel? Let's logistically transfer some of the stuff over. Okay. Okay, let's get these engines lit back up here. Power system's back on. There we go, and that should have increased our velocity. We're dragging the ship. We should, I mean, really, having another gas collector, or converting this to fuel would probably be better. So at least we're getting a trickle of fuel instead of having to transfer it all the time. I think we have just enough room. Well, we have plenty of room to do that, actually. We don't have anything to install. Logistics. Does anybody have a refinery sitting around? Not installed yet? Yeah. I'll take it from the survivalist. And chemical lab. I'm gonna say no. No one has a chem lab. Oh, yeah, right here. What am I thinking? There. Okay. So we're going to... I don't know where we're going to put the chem lab at. How's compost? Alright, hang on. Trade. Sell all the compost. Confirm. And then logistics, we get rid of all those minerals off this ship. Oh, not the metal ones. We just want to get rid of these. We don't have any. Okay, metallic ones, we should be smelting that, but... Oh, scrap metal. There we go. Start doing that. And then... this was... Put a floor, I can put the chem lab here. Need a 3x3 square for that, and we can do it right here. No, we can't because the person's got to stand there for the bench. Guess it's right here. Okay, so install chem lab. Do that, and install refinery here. Find methane gas, and actually I already, yeah, I guess I make fuel. 10 refined methane gas. How much does this stuff do? 15. Okay, I guess we don't really need another refinery. We could just have another chem lab here and have the one refinery. Either way. So 10 fuel every 2 seconds at least, that'll build up. Consume this doing something versus making explosives that can't be done, can't do anything. Okay, low water here as well. And low everything. 19 dehydration. No real sewage. These guys, okay, we're making metal ingots, so they should start making their own ammunition. Every gun has guns. We have 640 cannon shells. That is a good amount of gun or cannon shells. Even though it looks like we don't have any. Right there. Okay, bunch there. Bunch there. So certain guns have it, certain guns don't. How much food do we have? Okay, we have plenty of food. Survivalist. We have 40 dehydration, 2.5 hunger, 6,000 per person. We need water purifiers though. That's the main thing. We have all this sewage built up here we can't process. 46,000, that is a ton of water. And that'll get us our food as well. Habitation block, we need a water, we get the one water purifier. We have water building up. Okay, we have ice here as well a little bit. Okay, I think we're going to jump. Let's get, okay, habitation block. Let's go ahead and get the contracts. First off, let's park. Get that darn noise off. Not trade. Let's double check. Okay. Contracts. We're going to accept all these ones here. Accept. Accept. These are rescue civilians. We just accepted those. I thought there was more. Maybe not. Maybe I just mistook those. So is the shuttle going to appear out of nowhere, or is it going to fly from... Okay, good. Appears out of nowhere. I was hoping it would not appear out of... from way over here. Can't even get to the center of this place. Yeah, way over there. I have to wait for it. Man, research completed already, too? Or 5x, that's why it's going so fast. Hopefully nobody died. Okay. Crew thirsty. 20... Ah, darn it. Darn 5x. Why did they die? That was from earlier, I hope? Yeah, it's from earlier. That sounds about right, from the CO2. It was like 22 earlier, so maybe that's just a CO2 buildup from earlier. That tank is full of CO2. Atmosphere's at 91. Do we need more air reprocessors, really? Okay. Fingers crossed. Water. Oh, my goodness. They have one. Yoink. These things are like gold. Water. Or water. Do it again. Air duct. I don't know how many we have on the ship. We're going to buy them anyway. Okay. Install water purifier. There we go, like that. And then CO2 scrub, we have 2. Just air purifiers. Oh, I forgot to install that extra hyperspace sensor up here. Alright. Alright. See if I think of anything when I see it. I don't need any more ice grinders. We have a bunch of water ice, though. Okay, the Midnight Star is low water, which we know, which is okay. 16.2 per person. Habitation block is consuming 4,000 water per hour now, which is not going to, this is not going to keep up with that. Food is 700 per hour. Habitation is going to be filling up with sewage, I believe. It already is. I mean, I could put a tank to pull it down here, but it doesn't really matter. Okay. I don't want to do a rescue. I mean, I do, but I don't. I can get these people and go here, and hopefully they have water purifiers. That's the main thing holding us back. I guess we're going to do it. We're going to just do it. This is our mission, to save as many people as we can. I wonder how many drones I have here in this ship. Oh, can I see that somewhere? Are these drone bays all full? No, they're not. I guess I can see it in logistics. If I had all of a sudden a ton of drones on one of these things. No, barely anybody. Okay. FTL. Let's jump together. Incoming trade 40,000. Where are the drones even at? Are they sitting outside the drone port of one of these ships? It'd be nice if you click on this, it jumps each drone. So you can see where they were. Kind of even harder on this view. I don't see any dots floating around. I guess he assumed they are long gone somewhere. One little dot of water ice there. Alright, we're not going to wait on them. Let's do it. Jump. Okay, the survivalist. I forgot we're going to need hyperspace isotopes there. Doesn't look like we have any of. We need like 1,000, I believe. Do we have a loader for that? We don't have any extra loaders. Let's do this real quick because I don't want to forget this. Does the Arcadia have a loader for that? Let me double check. We need a jump gate. Provide 1,000 stable isotopes. And we're just converting these right to... Where's the tank format? Huge tank. And okay. Oof. Okay, we have a bunch there. Let's disconnect the chem labs. And we would need a loader on this to unload it. Hey, we got a loader. Hallelujah. Happy day and all that good stuff. Alright, disconnect that. Okay. Let's get this installed real quick. Okay, where are ships we need to rescue as well? Because we were here before. This is where we were already at. We've already done this mission. Did we? That's stranded. Nope, I'm wrong. Those two both have docking ports. The Arcadia is going to undock and go handle this. Drones are going to do their drone thing and collect the derelict cargo. Hopefully that's something good. The Arcadia has some cannon shells and roll gun slugs. That needs to be transferred to the Midnight Star. Where are you going, bud? Oh, transferring goods. Okay, we have one ship. It's on a good timer. Is that Arcadia saying suffering? It's good. Oh, gosh darn it, 52. It's going down. Why is it going down? My goodness. I don't know if we can do anything about it. Other than offloading people. Sir, when you go to the screen, like these don't show up and then you click in, I don't know, like they fade in and out and it's causing it or what, but... Hopefully this is the ship. Hopefully all these people don't die. Suck all the oxygen out of here first. I have to dock to the other ship on the way back and dump some people off here. I can't tell me which one it is here on the screen. Not so much stuff open. It could be one of them, and I don't still see it. Yeah. Suffocating is going to be a problem. Oh my gosh, how many people are on here? Okay, sounds like got it. Okay, now we need to truck it back here and dump these people off here. Just dump everybody off into the habitation block and fingers crossed for them there. We don't have the O2. This is a big thing if it's full of O2. Which, do they have any spare bottles? Do we use them all? Oxygen, they have 2. So I go boop boop. All the Leviathans dropping by to say hi. Some supplies there. Coming in hot. Need a button to kill the engines instantly on the keyboard. Instead of lower or increase in thrower, we need like full on, full off button for the thrust. There we go. Okay, now we just got an oxygen bottle over here, so maybe that will make a difference. Do we need an air duct by chance? Where's the airline? Do we? Okay, medium tanks are empty. No, we don't need an air duct. It's just, yeah, we just don't have oxygen. Okay, does anyone have an extra water purifier? I'm wondering, because I have no water, if I purify some of the stuff I don't have, if that would help. I've never had so much problems with this. Just Arcadia 14 deaths. No! Oxygen's fine. They should not have died. No! Okay, that one. Okay, yeah, that is. Okay, it's blocked. Yeah, we got this here, and it's not hooked in. I forgot we got it there. We're just not tied into it. Okay, how many people do we actually have on 428? Let's drop 100 people off of here. Because that's probably not helping. I don't know. I mean, we're handling all the waste. Theoretically, this is being handled, so that's good. It should be producing plenty of water if these are not getting backlogged. We have an ice grinder running, so that is good as well. Hang on a second. Is this thing's still counting down? I'm not paying attention. 46 seconds to get to here. Oh, he's coming towards us. I don't have time to rescue him, I don't think. Wait a second, is that the ship I already... I don't even know. Overshot maybe a little bit. He's moving, so that doesn't help. Okay, we're locked in. And that was too bad. Did we get a couple people off? People unconscious. I think we saved a few people before the ship blew up. We got a sucking chest wound near the docking port. Taking all the oxygen we don't have out of the ship. Okay. Habitat atmosphere. There's a command. Where's the command at? Orders. Close all vents. Close all doors. Close all vents. Stop opening the door. It's draining out. Come on, close the doors. Close all doors. Okay. Rescue fuel. We can go back over here and dock. His docking port's way out there, it looks like. Come on, get it fixed. Alright, there we go. Open all vents. I don't even know if that does anything anymore. We lost a lot of oxygen that way. That's too bad. Okay, now we'll transfer some people off. Maybe we shouldn't have to. That's the main thing, is the people we have on there If the supply is working, then we should be fine. We're overloaded, but it should be fine. Okay. I don't even know if the door stuff works anymore. I haven't messed with it in a long time. But it might. So the main thing is, if this sewage is not getting backlogged, it means we're processing all of it. It should be getting turned to water, all of it. Poor guy suffocated. We have all this water ice. We just need water purifiers to add to that. We're just not getting any extra water. Consuming 9,000. 1,300 food. We don't have enough. Because not having enough water means we're consuming it in these gardens. I don't know if they shouldn't be consuming anything. Consumption 6,000 water, 1,500 compost. Are they still consuming it because they're on, maybe? They shouldn't be. Yeah, there's no water tapped into them, so they shouldn't be doing anything. We have 1, 2, 3, 4 hydroponic gardens plugged in. This guy's not producing oxygen from purifying water. Or from making oxygen maker's block, so they shouldn't be doing anything. Water purifier. I don't know why it's just so bad. CO2 buildup is going though, so we need more of that. Oh, that's what it is. Air reprocessing. That's what we need, which we don't have. So we need to get here. Okay. Okay, so that is actually the issue. We get CO2 buildup, and we need to process that CO2. And that's our missing oxygen, maybe. At least part of it. So we need more air reprocessors. This is all fuel production and everything. Right, I'm hoping that fills up to... do we already get a bottle of 1,000 of them? Suffocate, suffocate, suffocate. Sorry, guys. I just... Ugh. The struggles. Stabilized topes. You have 16. Stack of 100. This is like 1,600? I might be right. Okay, does anybody have an air reprocessor? I want to say no, but hopefully it's a yes. Okay, I didn't see any. Air duct. I know Survivalist is struggling to keep up with CO2, right? Anyways, a backlog of CO2. Where's it? Output blocked. Okay. Where I can't never remember where the one tank is for the oxygen on the ship. Right here. Okay, so I have 8,000 oxygen. We could actually unload some of this. Supply to the ship. We're overproducing oxygen here. Not getting enough food and water though. Because of the aforementioned thing. Man, if we had more water purifiers, we would be sitting pretty on this ship. We don't have any loaders. We should have a loader on the oxygen line somewhere. I usually put one somewhere. Question is, where is the darn thing? There we go. This could be unload and unload. And logistics we want. I know, yeah, we got one bottle on the other ship, or do we already burn it off? I think we already burned it off. Okay. Alright, FTL. Fair jump. Everyone's docked. We're good to go. Yeah, we're trying to get you there, buddy. Turning all the way around. And just not even gonna wait, we're just gonna jump. Okay. Provide materials, which from the Arcadia will say provide materials. We're not returning any civilians from the wreck ship. Getting this thing in here is gonna be interesting. Okay, Arcadia. Logistics, did we get any oxygen bottles yet? I know I was probably right at the beginning there. No, not yet. And then trade. Do they have air? They have CO2 scrubber, air processor. Yes! Take them all. You get them first. Confirm. Okay, how's everyone else doing right here? Oxygen, good, good. Habitation block needs water purifier. I mean, everyone needs water purifiers. They don't have any damn water purifiers. Because why would they? Okay, we have all the storage on the ship. We're gonna buy these batteries, the tank, loader, because why not? I don't know how many I have, but for 8 grand a piece, why not? Buy one of those just in case. We get in those, we'll buy that. We'll buy that, all those. No. I really should have notched out this hole to put some solar panels in to power this thing. But I don't think it really matters. 56 civilians, we'll pick those up here. Confirm, and then the survivalist will take those components to build some drones. Have them both make logistics drones. Okay, Arcadia, you are going to get some supplies. We're going to install them right here before we even get here. Area processor. So where would be the best? We have CO2 scrubbage in the middle here. Yeah, we are no, they got 2 CO2 scrubbers there. They're plugged in. Why do we have a backlog in the tank, though? That's the only CO2 scrubber we have. Okay, this doesn't quite align with the production. So it produces 6 CO2 per second. These consume 6 CO2 every 2 seconds. So we either have backlog somehow. I don't know. So we need a CO2 scrubber and air processors. We don't have a CO2 scrubber though. We just got the air processors on the way. Scrubbers. Yeah. Either way, I can put the area processor in here and it'll attach to the tank and it'll be good. But I can only, one's the only thing we can do, really. Either way, hopefully that helps. Let's turn this a bit into Oxygen. Thousand, come on, get the bottle up there. All right. Logistics, we want the O2 going to the other ship. Okay, yeah, say 5. Quickly, man, quickly. Bring out your dead. Bring out your dead. Yeah, 50% oxygen is not good. Do we need more air ducts as well? Do they have any air ducts? No. Do we have any to trade on our own fleet here? Yeah, right there. The survivalist has a bunch. I mean, we don't have any extra oxygen in the tanks. I don't... That's just some bug. Which, I don't know, maybe it could be. Okay, CO2 scrubber. Oh, there's CO2 here too. Okay, okay, okay. I can pipe that into the other air reprocessor as well. Or just put a third one back here. Is that... Yeah, we'll put another one over here and hook it into it. So yeah, anyway. Like that. I don't know why these people hanging up front. Probably should put some more air ducts in front here. It's like any. Okay, that's the other one. Alright, cables. Make sure I go back and plug that in, because, you know, I will forget that. Install air processor over here too. Okay, and then get the oxygen way up front. What a maze. Alright, we gotta go right here. There we go. Alright, we're provided 1,000 stable isotopes. I'm not trying to get any contract. Okay, hopefully get oxygen bottles. It's the load. Okay, we got one there. It's filling up the ship. Alright, good, 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 good. No more Zessa's dropping. Always a good sign. I'm just gonna put another air reprocessor here as well. And do we have a tank? I know we have tanks. We get 2. Let's just install medium tank along here as well. Just block the whole path here. Alright, oxygen's at 99%. That came up quick. But this medium tank is going to hold the excess air. Which... We have these tanks down. Okay, they're building up. That's good. We have this loader. Alright. Hopefully that'll be the last dead guy. Okay, habitation. How are we doing here? Sewage is not doing anything bad. That's good. That's good. Not bad. That's good. Food and water. We don't have any extra water. Oh, that's ice. We need a water purifier, people. A bunch of them. Okay. Was there anything here we need to do? Was there any rescue missions? Transport passengers. Okay, we just need to get into here to jump out, which will be its own challenge. Well, maybe not. I forgot. We can fly. Everyone can fly. Install refineries. Vroom, vroom, vroom. That was loud. Not speaking, just concentrating on what I'm doing here. That's a big boy coming in. Make deuterium. That will not be bad. Install tank. Medium tank. Okay. Alright, we're almost in there. How do we get survival? Okay, primary. Per jump. I think we're going to be keeping these people. We'll see when we get to the next sector if all the people stay on their ship or not. I mean, we have this guy. We have some room here, actually. Okay, we're going to disconnect him, undock, and then drive up here in front. And the Arcadia is going to have to undock and jump in here as well. Dehydration, 4.8 hunger per person. That's not bad. It could definitely be worse. 425 dehydration, 5 hunger, 11 dehydration, no hunger. Bunch of fuel. Oh, what's happening? Are they returning something mission in? Do we have a guy turning in people we don't want turning in? I don't know what's happening. Let's hurry and get out of here. I don't know what that was. I don't see anyone here. The Acadia? Nobody's docked. Oh, right here. Did they just return passengers in then? Oh, sewage, we need to, again, just need to manage that. I mean, they need water. 5,860 per hour. How much does this produce? 6 water per 1 second. Well, there's 60 seconds in a minute, so 6 times 630, so 360 per minute, and then times another 60 per hour. I don't know what the math would be on that. 18, less than this, right? I don't know. It's late for me. I'll figure that out later. We're at the end of this. We're at the end of this one. Trading coming 377,000 space bucks, huh? Oh, we just brought people on board is what it was. I forgot. Right, we just put these passengers on. We have this cargo. Put a gap here. Trey, we're still hooked up to we by those 4 there. CO2 warning, dang it. Because we don't have a CO2 scrubber. Oh, I thought we were going to have one there for a minute. Alright, let's check the fleet real quick if we can spare one from someplace. Not really. Although the habitation block has 2 we've not installed apparently. Install. Yes, okay, thank goodness. And we will put them down here. Put a huge tank in the back end of this. And drones making their drone sounds. Okay. So this should take care of CO2 for the short term. I mean, we have the extra air. Do we have an extra air reprocessor from the Arcadia that we did not install? No. We installed them all. They sucked all that stuff out. Okay, let's just dismantle that guy and install that on the habitation block. Well, we have all this oxygen here. It's draining, so we really need it. Last call. Buy one of those. Confirm. While that guy's coming, we'll pick something else. Water purifier. I'm surprised that is there, honestly. If I don't use it on this ship, I'll use it on the other one. Right now. We need it. Adaptation. Yeah, I mean, we can definitely use it here. I think the idea, whenever I go someplace, maybe stay there a little bit to see if one shows up. Because it seems to be happening after you hang out for a minute. Okay, that will help. Yeah. This still needs to be installed. Why is it blue? Oh, because we're not next to each other. Board jump. And hopefully that starts going now. Yeah, because we were preparing the jump, so they were going to kick a drone out to do the transfer because we're not docked together. And once they drop it off, okay, then we do prepare jump. I guess the Morning Star abort. Prepare jump. Let him be the one to burn a FTL canister. Charge. Where are we at with this thing at? Taking your time. Now walking around all the storage area and put a path right down the middle here. Because they like to avoid going to the storage if they don't have to. Everybody up to it. Okay. This came in just in time before we ran out of oxygen from this tank completely. And CO2 has been reduced. Putting in this tank. Okay, I think we're ready to jump. Again, 98% oxygen, 8% CO2. So the numbers aren't really numbering. Let's pause it. Let's just take a quick and close all these. Arcadia. 1.5 dehydration. That's great. Honestly, that's and 3.9 hunger. That's great. We're hopefully finally doing okay. I mean, the ice water here is probably helping a little bit because there's one purifier in that, so it's giving you a slight bonus. We could have another water purifier. That'd be even better. We don't have really a sewage backlog. And we have the CO2 situation sorted out here, which is a bit odd. I think we could probably get rid of one of these air reprocessors, but we'll leave them for now. The Midnight Star. We should close some of these here. Okay. They have no dehydration. Nice. 81 per hour food. I wonder if we can plug this in and start getting more food again. But 81 per hour, that's still over 10 hours in game. That is good. We got a whole setup for fuel. So hopefully we're good with fuel for a while, or at least extend the time we need it. Cannon shells. We need to do that for when we get out of the jump. We need, let's wait. We have all this extra ammunition on this other ships, on the Acadia. Railgun slugs and cannon shells we don't need here. I picked it up from the one place. Huh. They'll need is 20 railgun slugs. These are docked, aren't they? There's a Midnight Star dock too. Yeah. I can just do that in transfer. And the survivalist has all these cannons. We just have Gatling guns on this thing, don't we? Yeah, so they have all the cannon shells. Yeah, we got all this stuff transferred. Nice. So we'll have a decent amount of ammunition on this attack ship finally. Or even better. It's got some armor damage. And some damage, but it's alright. But good. Okay, so it's looking good. The food. The survivalist is the one that has a big problem here. 28% dehydrated. 7 hunger. Really, that's not terrible. Consuming 40,000 food an hour. That is insane. But we need a water purifier. Once we get some water purifiers to manage the sewage, we will be golden. And it's giving me a better idea how much, I need to redesign the ship. I don't need as much hydroponic gardens. Need a lot more sewage treatment. CO2 seems to be okay. We are low on oxygen. That is not good. Why are we low on oxygen? Because our CO2 tank is full. We actually need air reprocessors here as well. I have no idea about the limitation of the air ducts. So last time, is there any air reprocessors? Did any show up since we last talked? Invitation. I'm just gonna buy an extra thing because why not? Confirm. Alright. Unpause the game. Alright. that is it. If you're still watching, I really, really appreciate you guys watching the episode. Feel free to click the like button. I would appreciate that. As soon as this guy gets here, we are going to get out of here to the next sector. What a tough episode. I have thought about breaking up the episodes into parts, but I'm just going to leave them to long episodes. So we'll just do an episode per sector. They will be long. I don't want to start confusing people doing parts of each one. Alright, here we go. Boom. 2,700 survivors. A few sectors to go. It could be anything could happen. We've been really close. We lost a few people here and there. But they definitely would have been gone, and now we're just kidnapping people. Just kidnapping them. Yeah, this is not looking good. Kidnapping them and forcing them to stay with us. We'll see if they get forced off our ships here. But I'm hoping this habitation block helps us out with things. We can build this up as we go. We just need to buy the things because we can't make all the habitation stuff, which kind of sucks. So, CO2 building up the habitation block. Or, yeah, let's go. And of course there's bad guys here. Oh my goodness. Why not? Well, we'll do that with that in the next episode. Thanks everyone for watching. Have a good one. And bye.